Snacks at Dungeons and Dragons table are pretty important. I actually don't have any
I'm
snacks
sorry,
here.
this was all
It helps
I
me
have for
think.
dinner.
No one
Don't
brought
have any
snacks.
I can't
snacks.
think if
to
I'm
the
hungry.
DM. No one has brought snacks to this DM the entire campaign. So people
will
at
bring you
home, if
so
you're
many
thinking
snacks
about
as I come
how,
over.
gosh, this DM is so mean.
I
I haven't had a single Starburst or potato chip or Dorito.
Listen,
I'm
I have a lot of
How would
things
you
that I have to
like
keep
that?
track of before I get here.
I'm not saying it's reasonable to get them here. I'm just explaining that it is reasonable. That the hangry DM is piloting the most cruel and unusual campaign setting ever.
I'm lucky I
I
remember
cannot
my
afford
D&D
snacks.
stuff.
Not only am I making the players carry around an ancient wizard's prison in their backpack, singular, containing some of the most dangerous creatures ever conceived of for Dungeons and Dragons. You're like, wait, what about a Tarrasque? There's no Tarrasque in there. Yeah, we'll get to that. Where is all the scary things they're carrying? But is that the hard part? No. The hard part is on top of carrying this immortal wizard prison, they have to talk about feelings. What
That's
a
the real
nightmare DM, and that's what you get because I just haven't had any Doritos.
No sacrifice for you.
I will bring you snacks.
Now you get it.
When I'm there, I'm bringing snacks.
You get it. We're just gonna. I'm
Even
gonna
if
take
we're
you
not
shopping, Moonu, to make sure we
playing.
have appropriate snacks next week. We're just going shopping together
Ow.
and get the snacks.
But okay, here's the thing though, is that even if you bring him snacks, the likeliness that he will remember to bring them to the table.
I mean, if they're like 8 feet away, it's okay. But I can't really. I mean, I'm gonna be muting the whole time I'm chewing chips. So it's just like it's just. Turns out
So you're
that
just talking shit then.
no, I'm just saying I'll be mean forever. But it would no longer be everyone's fault if there were bags of chips on the counter. It would just be my fault for my pickiness about my production quality. So I'm just saying.
It's
there's
not
like-
my fault.
You can eat snacks during the fights while we're like
Oh, there you
contemplating
go.
whether or not we're gonna die. You just sit with a bag of
just sit
popcorn.
there, just kind of keep munching.
And what Quinn means by that is finding a way to get around the fight.
Oh, you don't want
Yeah,
to
no, we don't. I don't think we ever. I don't think we fight. I don't think
Sometimes.
we do that here.
Have to find
Nay.
another place to pick up and drop that little mini module.
No.
in my
No.
multiplayer Baldur's Gate campaign, Larplet plays a bard and has successfully talked 3 or 4 enemies at this point into killing themselves. It's been amazing.
That's like
in a
That's
row,
what I
too.
strive for. That's what I strive for.
It was like 3 or 4 like big ones in a row.
That's
And we were
hilarious.
just like, well,
Oh my God, Baldur's Gate. What are you doing at DMing?
it's wonderful.
Film at 11. I'll play it next year after you've all played through it all. I'll play it next year.
What if multiplayer? Baldur's Gate?
What if we all play our characters?
Oh yeah, we don't want to port your characters from here to Baldur's
Why
Gate
not?
because
What if we all play our characters?
I mean, I did it with my LARP character.
There you go.
Okay, but I'm not going to play Ashtel. I'm going to play Aldi. I will literally build up a character who is fight incapable and scared and runs away all the time. That's what I'll do. I'm just going to play.
No, but your character is
That's just how I play.
like, your character is like invincible because they get to make the rules, right? The DM.
I don't know.
Yeah, if I literally could, yeah. Can I play as the DM in Baldur's Gate? That'd be sick.
I wish.
Anyway,
You can do that in Conan, I think.
that was a very far digression from the table with no snacks at it. Nice try, everybody.
I'm sorry. I can't deliver you snacks.
As I remember last week, when we last left our heroes, Ranmar had just opened the door to the tower and had
I did.
mayhaps a moment, a vision, a hallucination, saw someone that's no longer there. After seeing someone else that's no longer there and having genuinely maybe the most emotional moment in the campaign since Thorcum said, "Thanks for all the fish."
Why are you like this?
I'm just saying it was in fact a really
Why are
poignant,
you like this?
powerful moment.
Episode 31.
Nobody can answer that question.
It's
Not even the DM.
really quiet outside now, just the ground littered with the now inert perfectly lifeless bones of hundreds of soldiers from different sides of some battle that you don't actually know how long they've been there or what the story was.
We did it. We did it.
And I was the only one who saw. We don't know his name, but the person, right?
Yeah, it was the dark-skinned gentleman who
From
made
the
soup for you in that tiny
the
little
Soup Man.
Yeah.
Tiny little
Yes, and
cabin.
gave us a tent.
And
call
Soup
him
man.
the soup man.
I don't know his
Soup Man.
name.
It's Soup Man.
Quit breathing on me.
he
No.
makes us little soup in the woods. Or in the snow.
Bear soup.
In the woods? In the
It
mountains.
was quite a bit
In the
of
mountains.
snow and also quite a bit of soup.
Mm.
It was a lot of soup. I remember that in specific. I wrote it down. A lot of soup.
Ranmar was the only one to see it.
I will.
I thought we.
Not the soup. The
Oh.
his smiling, brief
man.
presence in the tower.
Sorry, yeah. That's
Soup Man.
There's an
Soup Man,
implication
I
there
will,
that you are maybe being monitored, Ranmar, or
Is
hallucinating.
Ramar the only one in the tower?
It's been pretty stressful for Ranmar, let's be honest. Yes, Ranmar opened the tower, saw it, and then it was gone. So no one even
And-
entered the tower. It was just a thing that only Ranmar saw.
Who do we suppose
shit.
would be monitoring us during all this?
I want to
dragon.
answer that so bad, but I'm not allowed to.
I already have my theory.
Singular?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I have two
Okay.
ideas.
I'm too
Ready.
emotionally exhausted to have ideas.
That's fair.
So I will tell everybody.
No, that's where my best ideas come out. When you're so exhausted that they
I
just
mean,
start coming.
to be
You're
fair,
already
this
tapping into
idea
Finin.
is all the way back to when we first met the Soup Man. So I don't have new ideas because same.
Oh, you have a theory as to who the soup man is. I
Yeah.
thought you were trying to say that you had a single theory of a single entity that is monitoring the party.
Oh,
And I mean, I guess the question I thought we were asking and trying to answer was how many entities do we think are monitoring the party?
probably
I
a few.
can think of at least 5.
There it is. Okay, that's a more reasonable assumption. I was like, wow, only one. I mean, have I
No.
not done my job as a
Soup
dungeon master?
Man. We're talking
Are
about
we-
the
I'm
soup guy.
assuming- I'm assuming part of those 5 are like Soup Man, Tempest, Chili? Question mark. Ranmar's god. Like
I think it's safe to say that Ranmar's God's people are on the Ranmar case file. Yeah.
Poor
Great.
Myanmar.
I don't like it. Okay. I will tell everyone that Soup Man was just here. Make sure everyone knows Soup Man was here, and then I'm just gonna walk in.
That makes me wish there was a graffiti on the wall that says that.
The man who left us soup and gave us the tent.
I'm going to set the scene for the folks at home who can't remember. So after the dismissal, lowercase d, of the what?
Why lowercase?
Because an uppercase D means you cast a really violent, explosive spell to destroy the ghost, which was
Oh.
not what happened.
That's actually a rule?
Yes, it was a dismissal
Oh.
spell. Banishment, things like that.
Okay.
Exorcism. That was a 2nd edition spell. I don't know if they have exorcism by name in 5th anymore. I don't know.
I don't recognize that.
I mean, I
Well-
guarantee you that that Tiash's order could cast exorcism. She didn't have it and didn't have to use it because you all actually solved the mystery and
It's not a spell anymore.
sent Jinmora peacefully to the other side. Now, the only folks
Aw.
here are the 3 player characters, Finin, Ranmar, and Esmeree, whose nameplate is not on the screen right now. Stand by.
Oh,
I am nameless.
Is that what you think? Now we're both nameless. Take that.
dun dun dun.
Now what? Who am I?
You're Esmeree, the
Oh.
elf.
Okay.
And of course, Tiash, the fist fighting, holy cleric of the goddess of death. And that is the
And Rachel.
Rachel vanished after a particular closing encounter was had.
Oh, snap. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. I forgot that she vanished.
Rachel has exited the stage.
I don't blame her.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Did she tell us she was going, or she just zooped? Like she just went.
As I recall, she said very quickly, I have to go, and then she did so.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if she just like vanished or if she was like peace.
I mean, that's
Zoop.
fair. She may as well have. She does it often. Now we
I'll
know.
go into the tower.
This tower is just like the other tower, effectively. Looks like it's like the fighting didn't happen in this tower, but around it, whenever it happened. Everything in here is clean and orderly. There's equipment down here on the bottom floor. If you wanted to outfit yourself, you could. Chainmail, swords, maces, small shields,
Anything
helms,
super handy?
boots, and pants. I mean,
Should I wear chainmail?
if
Question
you
mark?
already
Would it help me?
you have a breastplate, it's just going to be better than a chain shirt.
Dope.
It's nothing fancy. It's just, spare equipment for folks who were perhaps once minded the tower.
That's ominous.
Do we notice? Do we? I feel I don't know why this came to mind. Do we notice anything weird? Like, do we notice a smell or anything? I don't know why I thought smell, but I feel like we should be smelling something.
The inside of the tower smells.
I don't know.
Smells a bit dusty, cool. You know? And the place is clean. The wood is not rotted or petrified,
Okay.
which that's maybe a little bit weird. But as Maria will explain, that if it's cold here all the time, it's not like mold. Like normal molds wouldn't have really room to take any purchase and grow because it's just cold all the time. So the simple finish on the wood's probably enough. And if the temperature never gets up above a certain reach, the wood's not going to swell and shrink, and so it's all in good shape, not very creaky. In fact, in this place, it looks like it'll be very easy to light the flame when you get to the top floor. It's all
No, it's
still
too,
in repair.
I'm sketch. It's too easy.
I mean, maybe
I don't know.
if you
like,
had not
Easy.
bypassed the boss fight that was supposed to take an entire episode, this would feel like a hard fought reward. Holy shit! I can't believe we survived that.
No, I'm just nervous. I feel like something's like waiting for us.
I mean, I hope you carry that feeling for the rest of the night. Let's just keep that terror.
God, because didn't you say
No.
it feels like somebody should be watching us, or it feels like somebody is like watching us?
I mean, I did muse about how many entities are watching the party's
That's what I'm
activities at a given moment. Yeah,
Can I just go up and light it? Do we?
you are allowed to do that. Yes. Do you do so?
What are you doing?
Lighting the tower? Because
Yeah.
that's why we're here. Yeah, just gonna light it. Just light it up.
You strike flint to steel and send sparks showering into the opening with the little pool of oil, and it lights very calmly. And you hear a soft little, and then a big ass boom like before, as the top of the tower ignites.
Whoa.
Wow, this is nice. This is a swell time, y'all. I'm calm. No anxiety.
I'm glad you're feeling calm, Finn.
Oh, we'll see.
We
See how
just
this night
like
progresses.
therapy to ghost away. So I think
I think that's what I
feelings
think. I
are,
need to put my
any feelings are valid.
I need to put my head back in that.
Can one of us go get Oberk and I can't even think of the other name now.
Guyver.
The two Guyver, thank you.
Could
we left
mommy go get
behind.
them?
I mean, they'd have to
Good
make their way.
mommy.
The whole reason you left them behind is that the climb down is very treacherous. Don't forget.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot about the
Oh,
You
car.
that's
had
right.
Rachel use a tow line effectively to help you all get down,
That's true.
and Oberg
I
is.
forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. I mean, he's not like a decrepit old man, but he's also been just kind of in a house not doing anything for 10 years or so. So he's.
I don't want him to climb.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, I forgot. I thought we just left them so that they were far away from what we were sure was going to be a big fight.
If y'all think
Yeah.
Finnegan's strength score is bad, let me introduce you to Oberg.
Oh, no.
Oberg.
That sucks, Oberg. I'm sorry.
I mean, when's the last time you met a character that explicitly has disadvantage on every single strength or dexterity check they have to make?
Oh my
You know?
god.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, poor Oberg.
It's been
Going through it.
it's going through it.
It's okay. He's going to go back to Hollice. He's going to get Hollice version of therapy, whatever that may be. And he's going to be fine. He's going to be better than ever.
Hanging out with
He's gonna
Katsky
turn a
and
new
getting
tide.
drunk. Sounds like probably that.
That's
Why do I
more
have a
realistic.
feeling-
Realistic.
Mm.
What's up?
It just seems like it would go bad really fast, but yeah, we got to get everybody back to Hollis.
I know. We have one more tower.
Yes, you
Oh.
do. The temple
Mm.
itself.
Oh yeah.
Says the
Oh,
narrator.
shit, yeah.
Only 2 to light.
The
Sorry,
entire
yeah.
the entire
We have 3
purpose
locations.
of this sprawling adventure you've been on.
I think I was thinking of it in like location based. So we have one more place to like go.
As a matter of fact, for this particular
You have to-
mission, yeah, let's go to the map screen, everybody. I'll go to the map screen. It should be easier nowadays. I think I can just like do some of this right here, and then I can just turn the map on. Look at that. I'm so happy with the new setup. Like, it just works. It's really brilliant. Thank you. Nice job, Dades. Thanks, Dades. That's so kind of you to say. Hey,
You're just so good.
I got you, buddy. That got me. There it is. So it is
Wow.
a hard path that essentially you don't know who's ever been down it. The last valley between you and the temple is, as the crow flies, about 170 miles, 180 miles. So
Great.
just Ranmar and Esmeralda, after having just kind of chatted about like Esmeralda's understanding of the terrain, guesses of the terrain, and Ranmar's understanding of maps they've seen of the region, you would guess somewhere between 10 to 16 days of overland travel, and then you will be at your ultimate destination. Assuming there's
I have a
no,
silly question.
you're just going the whole time like normal travel every day. Go ahead.
My silly question is, there's the temple, and then a dwarf fortress, basically,
Yes,
and then a vault, right?
Yes. that's right.
Was the temple built after the dwarven fortress or before? Would there be any reason for these towers to be connected by tunnels to the fortress?
Oh, that's fascinating. If these towers were built by dwarves, then the odds of there being temples or networks of tunnels underneath to connect them would be non-zero, even if there was nothing important under the Temple of Tempus. You feel like the odds would go up dramatically if the temple was built by dwarves to protect whatever's underneath it. But these towers are not dwarven made, Ranmar. They're too clumsy.
But so the temple was built on top of the fortress after it was done.
That
Dwarves didn't like dig under it and then connect things for funsies later.
I mean, so the honest answer is, yes, you I mean, you know that for a fact because Ranmar, you rolled a knowledge roll like weeks and weeks ago, and I gave you that information.
Oh,
I was trying to think of like
Sorry.
whether no, it's okay. I was like, did I tell them that? I think I did, because like I mean, essentially, if I can't remember a thing I said, then I just kind of fall back on, well, is it reasonable for any of the characters to know, and why would they know? And that's what reminded me of what we talked about, and we talked about it. But yeah, and so. Like basically you were told there's a temple there. And you also found out that there's like the ley line convergence like points at that. There's a number of things that tell you there is a Shillian vault underground there. And it was upon learning of the vault's presence that Ranbar remembered the presence of an old dwarf fortress that was built there. And the dude that built it's kind of weird, and no one knows why he chose that location. And that's when you were like, that has to be the vault.
Okay.
So,
So
and you found out at some point during that discovery and later that, oh, there's actually a religious temple on top of it. And so the temple was built on top of the fortress, which was built on top of the thing. And it seems too convenient to be anything other than additional layers to defend whatever is at the bottom.
great. Okay. All right. So no convenient tunnels. Just
That's a
scary
really good
things.
thought, though.
No, I like that.
I got really hopeful and then really sad.
I mean, underground travel over that distance would be more dangerous than overland.
Oh, would it?
It could be, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it could be.
never mind. Just kidding.
I mean, even the shallow dark, where the dwarf trade lanes, there's like scary shit that lives underground, and you don't know much about what's out in the reaches. But so essentially, purple worms, for instance, live at very, very deep elevations. Right, elevation is the wrong word for it. They're really deep down, and so like between Underdark and the dark, the normal dark, where the dwarves like have their kingdoms and stuff. And so occasionally a dwarf kingdom has to deal with a purple worm. But dwarves are pretty well set up for that kind of stuff. They're just used to it. Not so much surface dwellers. And you would not want to tangle with a purple worm without iron breakers. Units of dwarves
Wait, are they
heavily
like-
equipped to deal with it. A
Are
purple worm.
worms
Oh,
like things in SpongeBob.
for those of you that
Like
don't,
with the like.
they're
No, sorry. I was just
They're
giving it-
gigantic.
doing
A purple worm at full adult size could
Yeah.
swallow my house.
It's like
Great.
SpongeBob.
Okay.
I love it.
And it's a SpongeBob
Not
folks
really.
played
Please don't
Dungeons
bring
and
them.
Dragons. Yeah, they're very dangerous. And so maybe at higher elevation, literally higher elevations, they might dwell higher up in a higher strata. So just spitballing on things that can be underground, which are scary.
Okay, well, it was a cool idea until it got squeezed.
I want you
I'm
to. It was a cool idea. Maybe I should have left the edit. It's a cool idea, but it won't work. Rather than saying, by the way, if it was functional, don't do it.
I think it's good to know.
Scared.
I mean, I have to remember that you all don't. I mean, I feel like at my older tables, one of the players should have piped up and said, "Worms. He's gonna throw a fucking worm at us if we go down there." Because
I didn't even know that was a thing. I
Yeah.
thought it was kind of safe until you got to the Underdark. That's where I know things get real weird.
I mean, things are more dangerous before. Yeah, they're more dangerous down there for sure.
I didn't realize. I've never been underground in D&D. I don't know what to do.
You're doing great. Your character has been underground, and I, as your DM, will help you know
Thank
the things
you.
you would know. You're welcome.
All right.
So, do we need to linger around here, or can we just kind of go?
I'm feeling okay to go. Does anybody else need to chill over for
I was
a
gonna
long
say,
rest?
I
don't
think we
think so.
rested recently, if I remember correct. Like, I don't
Mhm.
think we've used, or at least I haven't used anything since we rested.
Not really. You basically got to the top of this little valley or this mini valley you're in, little box canyon, as it were,
Yeah.
in the morning, and it was about an hour and change for you to get down here, have the encounter, and then open the tower.
Yeah.
So it's not even. It's basically lunchtime,
Encounter.
give or take.
Yeah, I guess
The
we.
encounter makes
I
it
guess we
sound so
go.
easy. Yeah. we
How
can-
how do we get the other people down the terrain?
Do they just like
My
walk
understanding
maybe
was
up?
we're basically going the other direction.
You got to
so
go
we
back.
to
Yeah,
get
you have to go
up.
back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It'll be fun.
Got it.
I love climbing.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, with your slippers.
Yeah, I got no. It's only because I have slippers,
Finn's magic slippers.
little slippies.
I have
Finding
been
is
thinking
fun.
about
So
that
it's
though.
gonna be fine. Oh, where
Um,
I can go, like what I can, like my extra little things I can like get
so
into.
so we could, I assume, have one of us, or if not you first, whatever, walk up this wall, right? The part that we could have rappelled down. And
Yeah.
whoever, once you get up top, just yeet the shoes over the edge to who's at the bottom.
Just everyone goes
And
up.
everybody walks up.
They're gonna get stuck like a third of the way
We
down
have
the
the same
Scrabble.
shoe
And it's like the
size.
boots just like tumble, tumble, tumble. One of them gets stuck on the Scrabble. The other one makes it all the way down. Like, okay, well, I got
Oh, I thought there was a vertical
shoe.
wall portion. That was what we were going to rappel down with the.
So imagine a slide at a park. Okay. And then the
Mhm.
slide at a park has little walls on the right and left of it.
Mhm.
That's what you're looking at. Most of the terrain is that. And so if you throw shoes down it, the shoes aren't going to magically tumble down the vertical rock face. They're shoes. They're going to
Yeah.
fall down. Like the shoes don't actually act as spider shoes unless you're wearing them. And so like it's just like imagine throwing a pair of Nikes down a hill. Are they both going to make it down the hill? Maybe. What happens if they don't?
Maybe I'm not
Bad things.
communicating what I thought. So, whatever. It's fine. No, I didn't think they were going to roll
Moon,
down the hill.
Did you think more of like a literal like drop off wall? Like if I get to like the
Mhm.
precipice,
Oh,
then,
yeah,
like, kind of like
that's
rock
not a
wall
thing,
where you
no.
throw
Yeah.
it back over.
Yeah, no, that the walls keep going up. They keep going
Oh.
up.
Yeah, I thought what we went down was the slope. And over like
Yeah.
one area was a vertical.
Yeah, that's fair. No, unfortunately
portion.
not. Yeah, you're not at a pinnacle.
That's
I
what I
wish there
thought
was a
for
way
a
for me
while,
to like. If I had any art skill, I could be draw it. Do my best with my.
That's
throwing
okay.
words.
It just changes the plan.
I mean, Ranmar, as
But-
you look outside, trying to think of things to do, you notice something very different. Give me a spot check, and I will tell you what you notice. Otherwise,
Oh
I can't tell you.
God! What?
I know.
Okay, perception, right?
You're
You
gonna do
said
great.
spot, but that's perception.
Perception's what I mean. Yes. Oh my gosh, spot check.
Okay. It's gonna be fine. It's going to be fine.
Wait.
7. What?
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I had a question. You keep going. You're fine.
Oh, 17.
Oh, yeah. When you
Ooh.
stopped at 7, I was like, oh, 17.
17.
Oh,
Ah, tricked you.
there are stairs going up now.
Where?
that's
Stairs
convenient.
going up the Scrabble Hill, right in the middle.
Oh. It's
Thank
Tempest.
you, Tempest.
Stone stairs.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is it Tempest?
I mean, you lit the tower. Maybe
I
it was
was-
some kind of magical defense thingy or something.
Are we just
Mm,
gonna
that doesn't
easily
seem like
walk
defense.
now?
It's really
Like, has
hard
a
to get an
path, like,
army down the
open?
hill if there's no stairs. How do you move the army down the hill?
Oh, I thought you meant the stairs appearing was the defense. I was
Oh,
like, that
no.
doesn't make sense. To
The
me.
opposite.
You go. The defense is you put the stairs going right to them.
Or the defense
just
could be
come
the
I
up.
would
stairs
like-
go right into that like ravine. But if
Oh, that too.
there's like mirror image of some kind,
Little stairs to go. Troop.
Oh,
and then everybody goes bloop.
that's
Scooby-Doo
smart.
trap. I want to write down thank you for the stairs and just leave it on a table and be ready to leave.
I was gonna ask, are we still? What was me and Ranmar's mental connection? Was that just because of Jinmora? Is that done now? Are we?
That was a moment of stress when Finnegan knew that there's a thing they might be able to do, and you were determined to make something happen. You don't
Okay,
have
okay,
control of it
okay.
yet. Is the punchline.
Okay,
Yet.
but it's still here.
No, you're not mentally connected.
Okay.
That was
That's what I was
literally you grabbing onto two minds and bringing them into your own consciousness somehow.
Oh, that's sick.
Beak
Um,
magics.
I gotcha.
I'm
Being
scared.
magic. I'm excited.
Do the
What?
characters in Baldur's Gate gain mind flayer powers if they start using the worm a little bit?
That feels like spoilers.
I mean, I know how
I will
mind flayers
DM you
work.
the
I'm just
answer.
okay. Please.
Do that.
Hold on. I will DM you the answer.
I mean-
'cause I know there's people who don't know yet.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, I gotta find you. Where's you? It's just a T. There we go. I found you.
I actually don't think if I fully know. I think I kind of know a little bit.
I'm getting accomplished. Not just a yes or no answer. Some complexities are coming. I'm excited.
I think it's because there's so much. I'm like, I feel like everything I've seen with Baldur's Gate, I'm just like, oh, it's like
There's
what did
so
what did
many
Katie say?
options.
I think wife said the other day that people still haven't even found, or was that you? Somebody said that people still haven't even found like the devs have come out and said
Mm-hmm.
not everything has been found in the game, and that's
Right.
insane.
I know.
That's
I
like
know.
impressive.
It's incredible.
I mean, there
Um,
are endings for like the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring that would not have been found if not for like players data mining in the first week and like sharing
shoot.
stuff on the internet. Like it's just how
Dang,
the world's different now.
that's
But
cool.
there are some really crazy hidden endings. Imagine trying to find the ending in Dark Souls 1 where you find the one weird worm thing that doesn't lie to you but tells you like a subtle lie of omission, the one you find upside down in the dark, who tells you that Gwyn is a fucking poser, and
Yeah.
everything's
Oh shit.
yeah, you need to embrace the darkness, not burn like an idiot and make it happen again.
Oh.
But the dark is a bad thing. Anyway, to find that ending,
Yeah.
like you have to do some crazy out of the way shit and then be in the right place at the right time. Like it's how would you know that?
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's just like, I mean,
Luck
if you
or-
play the game a lot or get lucky or the internet.
Yeah.
Social game times. Anyway, you're in the tower.
Do we know why there's stairs? Like, can we? There's no remnant of it. They're just there. We didn't hear them. Like, go up.
There was
They're
no
just-
audio effect other than the massive explosion on the top of the tower when you lit it up.
What if they
Okay.
were just an illusion and they were there the whole time? I doubt it. We're talking about.
But then we could. But then we wouldn't have. If they were illusion, then we would have been able to walk down them, right? Because illusions aren't. Or
possibly.
you mean coming down? Like we would have.
Right, like if there was like an illusion of just loose rock over them,
Yeah.
be like your major image. Like until
Yeah.
you touch it, it looks, sounds, smells real, but you can't touch it.
It's actually worse than
Gotcha.
a hologram because if you touch it and you still fail your save to recognize it's a delusion, you will unconsciously throw yourself down the stairs and fall down the hill like, oh no, it's not real stairs. And you'll like injure yourself significantly falling down the stairs.
No.
Illusion magic's pretty mean.
Dang.
Yeah, you don't want to fail.
Yeah.
You don't want to fail save that when you touch it and say, is it an illusion? I want to try and disbelieve it if you fail that roll. Yeah.
Good luck.
Illusions. Anyway.
Spooky.
Anyway.
So I think we should carry on before anything comes.
Are there any books or journals in this tower like there were in the last one?
This place looks like it was buttoned up and closed down. Like the beds are made effectively. The trunks are all open and empty.
Okay.
Like there's food provisions there, but they're like hardtack and things that last essentially forever.
There's nothing under any mattresses.
Nuts and grains is basically it. Now the mattresses are all clean.
All right.
Okay. If we've
Well,
done
I'm ready
enough
to leave.
sleuthing, then yeah. To the tower. Or to the temple. Not tower. Temple.
So the party exits the tower. Tiash is still standing down below. She's waited for you outside. She's looking up at the. Oh, we lost Finn, and he's back. We lost a. She's looking up at
Sorry.
the. That's okay. Looking at the stairs. Did you? Was there some other device inside that?
We just lit the lit the beacon temple fire and it looks like those appeared.
Beakabooms.
I didn't see them when they
Wait.
materialized. I don't know if it just coincides with the lighting or if it was because of the lighting. Jesus.
I was gonna say nobody was outside seeing them appear.
Oberk and Guyver may have seen it, but
Oh, okay.
I feel
You're right.
I feel pretty good assuming it was because of the lighting.
Yeah, no, totally.
Cash notes.
Lucky.
Should we wait for Rachel here?
I think she'll kind of catch up. I think she can catch up to us, probably.
Mm.
Unless we want to, but I don't think we know where she went
Or how long she'll be
Yeah,
gone.
when she'll
or
be
how long she'll
back.
be there.
Yeah.
She knows how to find us.
What did you say to Jinmora? Tiash asks you, Rimmer.
Basically, somehow Finn managed to convey to her that, in fact, it was not my fault. And she apologized, and I told her there no reason to apologize. She was mad for a good reason, but it wasn't my fault, and she didn't deserve it. Basically, I think, right? It's been a while.
I think she wanted to. I think jealous doesn't feel like the right word. It's not jealousy. It's more like she was upset that it felt like a remembering thing. Like we weren't like remembering her, like or what happened to her, or she felt forgotten. That's what it was.
Mhm.
Like her death was
She-
completely meaningless and no one gave a shit, but then
Yeah.
Ranmar's long-term suffering was literally laid bare by Finnegan just kind of slideshowing it by digging
Thanks,
through
Finn.
Ranmar's willing memories
Uh,
to show them off.
Thanks for letting me dig through your memories.
Cool.
We're all just
Oh, I'm sorry.
gonna
Wait, I
roll
might
right
not. I
past
shouldn't
that
be
one.
digging through your memories. I shouldn't be digging through your memories.
just
No, it was necessary.
roll right past
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
God, if only we could do that more often. If we could just like slideshow and be like, "Hey, look!" Like, oh god.
I could do without that.
Nah, I think
Esmeralda will nod. Very, very firmly
We-
in agreement.
we validated Jinmora's feelings and showed her that she was remembered and her death actually was meaningful, pretty meaningful. Like she was a big part of things, and she's gonna be a big part of why we're gonna have a library, and it's gonna be wonderful.
We're gonna build the library we wanted.
Yeah, exactly. It's so nice. But yeah, I think that was it.
Well, it worked. She's gone.
Hopefully happier.
I think so.
Yeah. At peace?
At
I don't know. Is that
peace.
the term?
I don't know either.
Well, I do
At
hope
rest.
I do hope I was of help. I feel that either way, with her gone now, my task here is complete.
Wait, really?
Leaving?
Wait, why? What?
I have a lot of other things I need to tend to. I've already delayed on them for so long. But you're going to be okay now. She stammers a little bit at Ramar.
Yeah. We'll be okay. I appreciate you so much. You are wonderful. And we'll see you again, right?
If that's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be a place in Hollice for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will be stopping in Hollice on my journey. I could do you the favor of helping Guyver and O'Burke return there after I have to reconnoiter with Nyber, who's there recovering.
That would be so wonderful.
That would be awesome. And he seemed to be doing well, too, as well as could be expected when we saw him.
Nyber will be fine. That will be a bit of a journey to get him to Uralt for proper recovery, but we'll manage. I
Yeah.
think thanks to our misadventures here, I'll have enough money hire a carriage instead of having to walk the way.
That sounds so
Yeah.
nice. So nice.
I'm mostly excited about the hot springs in your role.
Oh my god, you'll have hot springs?
It's my favorite part of being there, yeah.
I want to go to the hot springs.
I mean, you can, I
Do
mean,
you
yeah,
don't get visitors often?
anytime you'd like, we can go. Ash and I. Sorry. Yes, of course. Anytime you're there, I have lodgings there that I have access to on the regular.
That sounds lovely.
Let's not dally. We don't know how Burke and Guyver are doing, and she turns and starts walking towards the bridge.
We trust this bridge full out, right? I feel like we do. I'm so fucking scared of this bridge, yo.
Do we trust the tower? Do we trust the light thing? Does it smell in here? Do we trust the smell in here? Do we
I don't
trust the
know.
bridge?
People are watching us.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this, fitting in. One time, I pulled one of my players aside years ago, and I told them, "Here's the deal: your player character has been kidnapped and replaced with a doppelganger, and you were going to play that doppelganger." I told the player. The player said to me, "Sick," and we shook hands. And I told them what their mission was, and they came out and kept playing their character, but were trying to steer the party towards this trap, and the party caught on at one point, and literally one of them said, "I'm going to regret this if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not," and backstabbed the other player and was correct and killed the doppelganger. So Finnegan, do you trust Ranmar is what I'm saying. Do you trust Esperay?
Wow.
Got him.
Anyway,
Great.
that's
I
so
love this
cool.
for
Number
us.
one, that's
Thank
like
you.
such a freaking plot twist.
the bridge is the least of your worries with me. Tiash crosses the bridge.
Okay, y'all, please don't make me stab you in the back.
What? I know.
You're cruel.
You won't
Oh,
have
I'm
to
so
if we
scared.
go first,
There's
Finn.
no way I'm the only DM that's done that.
I had, I was unsure whether or not the sus level in Finn could go up any higher, but congratulations,
Oh,
you
I see.
It's there.
succeeded.
Hey, I'm just trying to help.
Now Finn's not going to
I'm
trust
gonna do-
us
I don't know.
anymore.
I don't know who I'm gonna have to travel to like to get help with whatever's going on with me.
I mean, you already have the ability
But-
to detect people's thoughts.
That's true.
I don't want to detect their thoughts all the time. I don't want us to go against their.
I can
There.
do that now too. I'm
Boundaries.
so excited.
One of the players did, in fact,
Oh,
apply
can't do
their
that.
level up. Two of them haven't yet, and so they haven't leveled up yet. So hopefully
Oh,
we won't have
yeah?
any fights tonight. We'll be fine.
No fights, only chats.
Only chat.
Oh my gosh.
So
So, Temple.
the party climbs the stairs. It's a long staircase, but it
Climbs
is
stairs.
significantly better than the alternative, which would have been trying to climb up this Scrabble. Probably would not have been really feasible for some of you all, fortunately.
Yeah, I was scared about that.
You reach the summit, and
Yay.
I mean, you can as you summit, you see you can't miss Oberk and Guyver sitting around a small fire near the tent, having something for lunch and chatting about something.
Oh hi.
I'm so excited for them to get to Hollice.
Guyver is very excited to see you so soon. Stands up. Welcome back. Does that mean it went well?
I'll peachy.
It was shockingly well.
Kind of expect there to be all the talk of that undead energy or whatever. I thought there'd be quite the to do down there. I didn't have the stomach to watch. Honestly, I was worried.
Valid, but we're all okay. And it didn't turn into a huge fight. That was nice.
So, what's next? You, Tiash says, young paladin, are coming with me. Ma'am? You have a good arm, you have a good eye, but she points at his belted weapons. You need some work with those, and I'll help you with that. Ma'am, is it a barrier that I recognize and respect the goddess, of course, but no. It's, of course, that's fine. Tiash says, there are many gods, and where I come from, in Anurian, we all have to work together because the world works. Because for the most part, while they disagree, the gods overwhelmingly agree that the world should work. So we're going to work together.
Smart gods.
Besides, if your god wants you to hit things, sometimes my god wants me to hit things. Isn't that what we're really in for? Yes, ma'am. Yes. And you, old sage, are also coming with me. You want to take me? I guess I kind of trust you more than the snow controller. He looks at Finnegan. But I'm going to miss the snow controller just the same.
Hey, you don't let that snow ever do anything bad. You are above the snow. You control the snow now too. The snow will never harm you. Be one with the snow.
I know, I'm not going to do that last part. That sounds psychotic, but thanks. Tiash turns to the party and gently smiles. I think maybe Finnegan is the only one in the party to be able to notice that she looks for a bit longer at Ranmar than everyone else. And then she does a very deep and respectful bow and turns and starts walking. Pauses, turns around, looks at Oberk crossly. Oberk bumbles up to his feet and stumbles after her. And she, Guyver, and Oberk start their path north.
Oh, okay. We just wave bye.
Bye. Safe travels. Let us know when you get there. What do I do?
Well,
I think
while
that's a
Ranmar
good
considers, Esmeralda takes the tent down, I assume, because I don't want to forget that that's there. And the party is now mobile, and there are 3.
I will admit
Wow.
It's so alone now.
Hi, team.
I was taking Ashdale notes and I missed a lot of what just happened. That's my bad. That's on me. That's on me.
You're doing great. They said bye. Wait, what are you taking notes on Ashdale?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I was supposed to trust you. How am I supposed to trust you? Are you working with him?
We're in so much
You
trouble.
never know.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything is fine. Look at the cat. I'm happy.
He's so good. Cats will never betray us.
All right.
I guess we just go. I don't know what else we have to do. I think we're kind of in like the like, was it the end game, or not the like full end game, but we're in the like home stretch to the temple.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
we got
home
both,
stretch,
Both,
I guess the home stretch would be coming home after the temple, but yes, this is the leg to the big leagues, as it were.
Oh yeah, that's what home stretch means. I think.
You're doing fine. Yes, I knew what you meant, and yeah, you have just basically one more long, cold valley to go.
Okay.
So
Tally ho, I guess we go.
So you need to backtrack a little bit. You go north through really cold, quiet forest that you met the druid and her wolves in.
Oh, I miss the wolves.
And you come to essentially the crossroads, and you know that if you continue north in this long valley, you will come back to the Twilight Brace and then the other far tower. And now that it's lit, and it's like, it's late afternoon, it's getting really dark, you can see burning like a star on the horizon, the other watchtower. And it's hard to see. You can't see the other watchtower, the one you just lit. You can't see because there's a mountain between you and it. But given the way the mountains descend as you crawl, you're pretty sure that you could probably see both watchtowers from one another if you had been looking for them. Burning stars, right in the mountains, as it were. But you're not going to go north. You hang a hard right and begin your path east. This is all forested. Once again, another boxed-in mountain valley. Steep, high edges on the left and right. Snow on the peaks, snow on the grounds. It's not snowing right now, but it's windy. And so the snow from the trees and the ground is picking up and swirling around. It's still snowy, even though that's no precipitation.
If we need water walk, I can get that going. Like, as long as we're not having to slow down because of the snow.
You know, the snow in this area is maybe about a foot deep, so I guess it depends. I mean, I would not make a party have to worry about foot deep snow, but if you want to have to worry about foot deep snow for the story, it's fine. It's not occupying resources, and Finnegan is kind of short, so you're allowed to use water walk, of course, if you wish. Just to be really
If it's slowing us down
transparent.
in your scary math, no, it isn't. I'm water walking us.
Okay. Sure. Give you a little speed bonus there.
I'm so scared of your scary math.
Scary.
Oh, I forgot you did scary math.
I didn't. I don't know why they keep
Yeah.
calling it scary. I didn't add that adjective. I just did some math
Oh, I thought
before going live to see how long they will take to get there, and that's it. That's not scary. I have to know those numbers.
I just when I think of
true,
a
that's true.
base, I need to cover it. That's all. And that's a base that I need to cover right now.
Are we just walking through, like not really noticing? There's nothing to notice out here.
It's trees, snow, beautiful scenery. The land kind of does one of, like, you're in a valley, right? And so you look left, mountain wall, look right, mountain wall. You're in a forest. It's like pretty sparse here, which is why you can see the mountains. And you are sort of like as the sun is gonna set, it's not a summit, but you're at a high point, and you can see that the ground descends. There's a hill going down, 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 and you can see very far. I mean, your visibility is probably only about like 10 miles optimistically, and you have 200 miles to go, but all 10 of those miles you can see it's just you're going down to the floor of this deep winter forested valley.
Sweet. We don't have to make like tent or anything yet, do we? It's still. I
No,
guess we just walk until it gets too dark.
I mean, that would be my assumption. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think now the party, all three of you have dark vision anyway, right? And so you have a bit of an advantage when
Yeah.
it's dark. It's not perfect. You don't have perfect dark vision, but you can see better in the dark than most folks. So you can push the button a little bit.
Okay.
Also,
I say we keep going then.
Yeah, until like don't get exhausted, but we could keep going.
Yeah.
So, okay, normal
Don't
travel, no one's pushing.
Modifier. Yeah.
Right.
There's going to be basically 2 days of travel like this before any encounters. So I'm just like letting you know that 2 days are
Oh.
going to pass after this. Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Can I?
on,
do-
sorry, I'm
I
not
don't even
muting.
remember what it was, but do you remember when we found the first vault and we were going in it, and you told me I had the pieces to begin deciphering the shill language? I had like a book and an example of the language.
Yeah, you have the
to
Rosetta
begin-
Stone because you like took notes, and I would
Yes.
imagine like. So I guess this all comes down to whether or not you took like an etching of what was on the door, because that's the Rosetta Stone. So if you
Oh.
have an etching of it, like if you like held paper up to it and scrap charcoal over it to get that marking, then 100% you could be working on that on the road. If you haven't done that, then you're just counting on Ranmar's admittedly Herculean memory. And so it's possible that you can get some of the language that way. But for a perfect translation, you really kind of need just like a big chunk of time and an etching.
I guess I didn't remember that it was actually stone.
It's on the door.
So I didn't realize. I thought it was books. Shit. Never mind.
Yeah. So the reason that the thing I declared the Rosetta Stone was that the door has shill language saying the same thing next to Dwarvish and Elvish. And so that gives you Dwarvish grammar versus Elvish grammar, which is different, but Ramar understands it very well. And so you can use that to map to the symbols and collections of symbols in the shill morass of letters and figure out what some of those things mean, find common words and articles and verbs and stuff, and then you can go from there.
Okay, then I will do that next time we're back at Hollice. I will do an etching. All right. Oh, lucky. So handsome. They're so heavy.
It's Babby.
Name's Bobby.
Okay.
I'm
The
scared.
end of the second evening, you and I want to remind everybody. Oh, I did tell people this in the announcement, right? That they just Omega helped design the encounter.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. You hear the distant but unmistakable roar of the white dragon.
Yes.
Stop it.
Finnegan! You were
To myself.
suspicious
To
of
myself.
stairs,
Yes.
yet excited for dragon.
Oh my god.
My priorities are unchecked.
Oh, we're gonna die and you're excited about it.
Wait, no.
Great.
Can I do a No, it's not gonna. Nope. We're not gonna hide from it. I was
It's
gonna
in the
say
distance too.
we're
so
just
like,
not. Yeah, but we're not gonna hide from it because previously we couldn't hide from it because it knew we were there anyway when I put up a snowbank, and also it's not very brave. So I don't think we're gonna hide from it, or at least that's my more so less of the bravery, more so of the I think it's gonna know where we are. Like I think it's got us if it wants us. And it could have killed us previously if it really wanted to. Is my theory.
We're gonna die.
We're not gonna die. We're not gonna die.
We're gonna die.
Is that the party's preparation? That's what.
I mean, how do you really
I'm-
prepare for a dragon?
I was gonna say you
We're
don't.
hiding.
It's gonna keep walking.
Last time you all did like a whole bunch of shit and turned the party invisible. Like,
And it didn't
I knew
matter.
we were there.
did you get eaten? Asked the dungeon master.
No,
does
because
it
it
know we're
didn't
here
want us
now?
to.
What if we just hide again? I'm scared.
I don't want to hide. I'm gonna choose specifically not hide, but I will go with whatever.
You're gonna be
Y'all.
an appetizer, is what
I-
you're gonna be.
I have such a strong. I think the dragon would have gotten us already
When one is
if it was
decided
gonna get us.
to walk, drink the well water, what is Esmeralda gonna do? You're gonna go Rambo, right? You're gonna go Metal Gear Solid. You're gonna Batman this shit. You're invisible, right? You were like in a tree covered in snow. You're like rubbing mud all over your face. It's like no one's gonna fucking see you. Like Predator shit, right? Right? You're just like you are the wall. Right? You open your eyes and that's all that's visible. And close the eyes. I'm just assuming.
Oh.
I don't know at this point. I honestly don't know.
I don't know. It's such a strong. I love that.
Yeah.
I love like.
I feel like after everything, Esmeralda is just like, let's just walk.
I feel like
Don't give up now, says the narrator.
so
I want
so
to hide.
Ramar wants to hide
So
and is
we
the only one in
have-
the party who can't.
I know.
I'll offer to
I was like,
hide you.
yeah,
I can
Finn
hide you
Finn-
if you want
Finn
to
can
hide.
Ranmar.
Please hide.
I can
me.
hide Ranmar. I'll hide Ranmar.
I'm so scared of a dragon.
Wait, can I?
And you're just excited about it. I don't understand.
It's so funny. We've got scared, excited, and kind of disturbingly indifferent.
Yeah.
Disturbingly indifferent is solid.
I'm picturing this all in character, by the way. I'm really enjoying it. It's good for me.
Like
Oh.
I feel like Esmeralda would hear the dragon in the distance and just be like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
Wait, so with my mage, I mean, I think I should have it up, but I can't remember if my illusion I have to put it up, but if like Ranmar or like if we walk in it, like if somebody's like, oh, I actually want to hide and walk in it, it destroys it, right? Like it's not gonna like you can't pass it or something.
You can touch it, right? Like and pass through it, and it doesn't disrupt.
I thought
Well, it makes it very obvious that it's not real at that point, right? But it doesn't destroy it.
yeah. Oh. I think I was taking like if it's so unreal that it's not believable, I think I thought it was like essentially destroyed.
Is there any
if that makes
way
sense.
that
does.
Esmeralda can tell how far away the dragon is from the sound it made, or like
Perception?
if it's like possible
Guidance.
to tell in what direction it's?
Wait,
I'm
don't
gonna
you have
hide Ran- I'm
advantage
gonna hide
because of the
Ranmar.
shield? You have advantage and guidance on perception checks.
Me?
Oh, yeah, you have that
You're
shield, right?
Freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
we gave you the
Yes.
shield.
Yep, it's on my sheet. I wrote it down. I just can't remember from one week to the next.
You can make a note on your
I'm just
next
right
perception.
there.
You can also make a note next perception and be like, shield! Exclamation mark, so you remember. And you might be like, why does that have shield! Exclamation
I
mark?
have it
And
written next to it. It says advantage. I didn't look at
Look,
the sheet.
sometimes
doing our best. You'll get there.
Me
You'll
too.
get there. It's the first time you used it. You'll get used to it. It'll become normal.
is
It'll
really
become
hard
normal.
sometimes.
It's part of the ritual now.
Can I still fly? Or is that gone? Because I have it on my sheet. It's probably gone.
Oh no, that was just
But I
because of
wanna
the weird
erase
magic
it.
surges that were happening.
Okay.
Right now.
I want to make sure I
Okay.
can erase it.
So I have guidance too.
Yes.
So that is
Shaking my whole desk. Ravioli.
Oh, well, babies. Stinky.
24.
Just the cat.
Okay. Esmeralda, you see the dragon up ahead of you in the valley.
I see it.
Doing it's maybe about yay big. It's maybe about 2 miles away.
Okay.
It's circling. It swoops down, grabs something large, bear-sized, and carries it off.
Okay, so the dragon's not hungry
He's
anymore.
gonna make soup. Ah!
It is.
He's gonna make soup. It's he's gonna make bear soup.
I did not say bear. I said bear-sized.
Oh, bear sized.
Oh.
I apologize.
I heard bear,
sized.
and
I heard
immediately it
bear.
was like soup. It's the soup.
Yep,
Sorry.
I thought it was a call. I thought it was a connection.
So good news, friends. Dragon's not gonna be hungry for a bit, maybe.
Exactly. So there's no
Do they
reason.
have to be hungry?
Which
to
direction
be
is
like,
it? Is
"I
it
don't want
carry?
you"?
Did it carry it in away from us? Or
You are currently going east.
And
It
it-
carried it north,
okay.
like up over the mountain.
Okie
So maybe
dokie.
we won't die. Oh God, what are you flipping to?
Don't worry
Oh
about
God.
it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Don't
fine.
worry about
I
it.
worry about everything.
Please!
If I'd have looked it up on my phone, you wouldn't have even known, but here we are. It's more
I
fun.
was
this
gonna say
way.
I don't
would've
think I've
known.
seen you bring the book out in a hot minute. It's like it's a big time now.
We're gonna die. We're all dead.
I don't think we're gonna die.
It's hard to say.
Let me go discard my dinner remnants because the cats aren't gonna stop until they get it.
Oh, they want
so.
your foods.
My popcorn.
Want food
Maya's
scraps.
asleep. She sleeps. She rests. I have these really, really large goldfish. I want to see a really large goldfish. I didn't know they were going to be this big. Look how big this goldfish is. This is a large goldfish.
Oh wow. Okay. Lucky, you're so pretty.
Well, does the party want to continue?
What other
Ranmar, do you want me to
options
hide
have?
you?
You can run away and keep up on this fool crusade.
Never.
Yeah, that's not exactly an option. Ravioli, there's nothing there for you.
Abandon poor Raj, his niece, whatever other survivors
No.
there may be.
Oh no.
No.
No, we have to go get Raj.
Go tell Kadsky it was just too much. He'll be like,
No.
yeah, I get it. It's
No.
okay. Thanks for trying.
No.
You've gone
No.
so much further than any of us ever could. But even the heroes of Hollice have their limits.
No.
Don't make me get the spray
Why
bottle.
you like this?
You
Damn
don't
spray
know.
bottle.
Limit.
I need one of those. I have an extra spray bottle at home. Don't make me bring
Not
it.
in front of the equipment.
I can
I
make
need
it
it.
work.
So you continue.
I'm a master sprayer.
You continue down the hill.
I said what I said.
It's a very gentle grade, so it's not like a steep downhill, but you can tell you're slowly descending. And
It's
it's
fair
not
enough.
long until you get to around the area where the dragon would have swooped in and grabbed something. This is the place it was. You hear a
remnants?
howl, screechy roar. Something like imagine if you took like a Komodo dragon and a chicken, okay?
Why you
I
look
can't
so
make that
stressed?
work in my brain.
All right, how about
Is it a fucking basilisk? Because I'll cry. Is that a thing? Oh,
there are
shit.
basilisks. You don't know if that's what it is.
It's a
Oh, fuck
basilisk.
it. Oh no.
It's not like
Basically a giant
cock-a-doodle-doo. It's a screechy, hollow kind of a sound. Higher than I
I
can
don't
do.
know what would make that sound then.
Imagine like a huge angry Esmeralda. Does that help? There you go.
No.
I don't think I'm gonna tell anything from the sound of things, but I am confident in our ability to soldier on. I think we're doing fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine. It's
I
fine.
think. Do you want me to? I genuinely will hide, y'all, if you want.
Money.
If the dragon has moved on,
The dragon
I
has
heard
moved on.
money.
that's
Money. Yeah. Money lands on Esmeralda's head. Panic
Oh, no.
poops.
No, what?
And then starts
No.
rapidly talking at you. Me, not me. It's not me. It's the not me, not me. Big, not me. Angry, not me. Angry, not me. Angry, not me, not me. Have to go.
Okay.
Have to go.
I'm gonna
what?
do my best to tell the party what's happening and say we have to go.
I have to
Where?
go.
Where?
Not
Where do we
here.
have to go?
Not here. Oh God, too late.
Can Monty go?
Large shape. Forearm, 2 arms, 2 legs, large rounded head, silhouetted. It's hard to see it yet. Emerges from the forest. It's maybe about 50 yards from you all. Esmeralda, it has the body of a bear, but the head of an owl.
oh, for fuck's
Oh, it's an
sake,
owlbear.
It's an owlbear.
It's an owlbear.
But it's not like a little cute owl bear that's like brown bear size. It is a dire owl bear.
Oh no.
Because everything in this campaign has to be fucking worse because that's the design of the campaign. And so this thing is huge. It's like
that sounds scary.
larger than a
Sounds worse.
Kodiak. It's very big.
Oh, so smaller than I thought. Great.
Esmeralda, you have like an animal, like I know things about animals roll, right?
I have animal handling. Yes.
Roll that as a knowledge check.
Oh, good. That's a 9.
Oh. Well, you know it's angry. You're pretty sure it's male. And you can't be certain because you kind of rolled a little low, but I want to give it to the viewers at home anyway, that maybe the screech it's emitting is the "my mate was taken by a dragon" screech, which would make for a very
Oh my God, no.
very angry owl bear.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I can't tell it sucks, but that sucks.
I mean,
owl bears are
in
pretty
theory,
smart.
I can.
They're like a hyper, like the smartest dog there is. There's some crazy smart, super trainable dogs. Owl bears are around there,
Well, Lucky is on my
but they're still
sheet
animals.
again. But
I don't know what to do.
Wait, I don't think it's gonna listen to us if we were like the dragon took it, not us. Go pick a fight
But-
with the dragon.
that's just a stupid idea. But I can tell it up to 25 words and it will understand.
We can tell it's the dragon took its mate.
Sending Yeah, sending
Point him
works
in the
on
direction.
a creature with at least an intelligence of 1.
What are you,
I
what are you looking for?
I thought you had a way to talk to aminals.
I had I have this one. That's yeah.
You had speak with animals, didn't you? Did you swap it out?
I probably did.
Oh.
Oh no.
I mean, I might not have had that to. No, I don't think I ever had that.
You did, because I remember saying it was you
Can I
should just had
detect
the ability to.
void
You
or
wanted to speak to Monty, and I said you could do that anyway. But it's also like you should just be able to speak to animals sometimes, and that was like. But then I guess you got rid of it. But you have animal handling, so
Yeah, no, I don't think I ever had. Because like, if that's a spell, I only like these are the 2 that I started with. I've always had those ones, and then it was always these ones that.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think
Well-
I had. I think we maybe discussed me having it when I was building the character, but I don't think I ever took it.
You do have handle animal. Hopefully,
Does it have an intelligence of 3 or higher?
yes.
Because I can detect its thoughts if it's 3 or higher.
Okay.
That's all I got. And then oh wait, no, I want to detect thoughts, and then Ranmar you can send. If we
I
know
can-
exactly what's up, then we could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least
do
it'll
you
give a
need
better
to, like,
shot.
prepare that or
Me?
yeah?
It just takes an action.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we have a very angry owlbear.
Yeah.
I want to detect its thoughts.
Okay. Are you casting?
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm not using I won't use the free one. I'll do the casting.
Okay. I mean, unless you're digging, detect thoughts is this works, and you are aware that this creature is very upset, very angry, and really wants to take it out on living things by ripping them to pieces. It's not hungry.
Are there any like gestures
Can I prod?
that I could do?
Where's the player's handbook?
This one?
Yeah. Oh, hey. Gosh, this used to be a thing. I'm hanging, everybody. Hold on. I'd like to remind you all that this is a campaign designed for longtime veterans of the game, and my players are new, and Fraggy is very new. Not just her role playing; she started LARPing last year, right? And then D&D with us. This is her first Dungeons and Dragons experience. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have to go. And so, she doesn't know like third, I don't know fourth edition. She doesn't know second, third, and fifth edition rules and concepts by heart like, well, I do. And all the players did when I made this campaign up. So
I can continuously hear / detect thoughts until things go out of range.
I think there's a duration, but it's long, right? You just concentrate for like 10 minutes or something, and it just works.
Maybe so. I don't see a
know
time.
Mine's like an hour.
Here you
Hold
go.
on.
Animal
I was
handling.
gonna say I
I
don't
got
actually
you.
see a time.
When there's any question whether you can calm down, domesticate an
That's
animal,
hard.
keep him out from getting spooked,
just-
or intuit an animal's intentions, I might have you do that. You can also make it to control your mount. In addition to this stuff, you can actually, whether it's domesticated or not is unimportant. You're a ranger. You can use your animal skills to try and like change the emotional state of an animal by one step. And so enraged to frustrated, angry to cautious to calm to trusting. Like you can step it down on a successful check. So by horse whispering this creature, you might save the party.
If
Please
the
save
case-
us.
if the case is that I can continuously hear its thoughts or like detect it for X amount of minutes, does that make me effectively able to speak with it?
You have an inspiration die too.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just one-way communication.
How does that
Or
work?
not even communication. You just hear what it's thinking.
Inspiration die means you can roll.
Oh, but it can't
add it to
understand me
whatever check
still.
you want. One.
Probably.
Right. Yeah, you
That's
can't
the DM
Gotcha.
inspiration from me.
communicate
Okay.
anything to it.
So
To
if it sucks, you can throw the d6 and add it on there.
Okay.
Can I do a
have
little bard
guidance on
thing? I
literally
forget how my
everything you're
bardic
doing right now.
inspiration works
If
every
since you're
time.
preparing for a roll and this thing will in fact kill the party, it's fine. Yeah, go ahead and add your add your bardic inspiration die.
Oh my gosh.
How does my bardic inspiration work again? Is it if I like sit, like do like a little dance? It's a D8, by the way.
You can say inspirational
basically.
things. You can sing, hum, dance. It's up to you and how your character works. You're a noble and you play an instrument sometimes, but yeah, just like speaking and orating competently as a bardic.
Wait,
way
is
of
that for
getting this
me?
work. That's
Yeah,
for,
yeah. You have a D8.
Okay. Okay. Which one's
And
8?
guidance for a D4.
That's a d12.
Which one's 8? This one?
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
What did you say I couldn't do with it? With bardic inspiration, I couldn't use it as a something. Like I think I have to do it. Like I can't do it
reaction.
as in the moment as guidance can be. Reaction. That's what it was.
Right, which is like kind of what I'm letting you do here, but it's okay sometimes. Since you're like, this
Okay.
is not any combat situation. Yeah.
21.
21.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
What could you describe what Esmeralda does?
Be a badass.
To calm. Okay.
I imagine it's a bear, but it has a big owl beak.
It's so cute. They're so cute. Okay.
Channel that.
Yes, it would be like I feel like there would be that sort of like energy that would come out, that like just how much like she loves and relates to animals, and that there would be like some kind of a like bow and appropriate lack of eye contact to kind of like put herself
Sure. Like about contact,
Underneath,
lowering
know.
your body to the
Yeah.
ground. Yeah.
just kind of like a respectful bow type thing.
Yellow bear follows Esmeralda with its eyes, turns its head and like almost completely.
Can we follow Esmeralda's
Wait,
Gets closer.
Can we do the? Would it be at all helpful? Can we provide the help action if we mirror what she's doing?
Yeah, like can we just do along?
Sure. What did you actually roll in your d20 when you rolled the d20?
7.
Roll it again.
Oh god, you're making me so nervous.
A help is
Help me,
supposed to
Monty.
give advantage.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So it's still a 7. We'll just say it's fine.
Okay.
21 was sufficient. So you do offer some assistance, but you know you're kind of like the whole
Confused.
the beast is already a little confused and watching. Like it's a brief moment where Finnegan almost seems to threaten the creature, but the creature also recognizes how tiny Finnegan is
Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
seems to calm down. It's huffing and upset. It strolls over to a tree, rips the tree in half, like grabs it in the center. Its claws squeeze through the pine saps coming out of it and it just rips the tree in half. So it's like it got splintered by lightning, but it was this thing's hands. And it
We're gonna fucking die.
wanders
Can we?
away, seeming dejected.
No, I was gonna say, can we offer vengeance? Can it come with us in case we run into the dragon and need assistance?
You want your druid to try and tame the owlbear. That's a very classic D&D thing.
Can you do that?
It's possible. Yeah. I actually don't know how it works in
Probably
fifth.
not as
You
much
may
of
have
a
to
chance
cast
if it's
like a
like
animal
still
companion spell or
frustrated and
something.
angry, I would think.
No,
That's
this is
probably
not the
true, yeah.
time. That's fair.
Damn. One day.
Probably
one day.
don't want to push our luck.
That's true.
No,
If it's just
I-
gonna leave, then we should probably leave.
Is there still poop on my head?
Yeah.
No.
Did you do anything to get the poop
Can
off
I
your head?
do something about that?
Well, yeah.
put your head in the snow? Just like run.
She didn't engage.
I can't say I blame her.
Sorry. Scared.
Oh,
Big,
she's
big, big.
nervous.
Hanky. Big
Is that why
big
she
me,
said
not me.
me?
Big me, not
Very
me. Not me, not me, not me, not me.
Ah.
Big me, not me. Big not me.
Ah.
Oh wait, I forgot we can't understand her.
Oh, that's true.
Just for
Like, I have a whole Monty chart.
just for Esme. Whole Monty chart.
I do. I have Monty speak on the back, and I'm just filling it in whenever Monty does stuff. I'm just observing. I can't actually speak Monty.
That's a whole language.
I have not engaged poop.
Out of context? Like, what does that mean? I have not engaged poop.
Is there like an equals sign or something in there? A little chart, little graph, little arrows pointing out there. Annotations.
Somebody, if anybody read this, it's literally like the list goes: no legs, dead, mini up to 5, bloat, ogres, non-engaged, poop. Why do? What feelings? Bad feelings is the whole chart so far. Like it's gibberish.
They're gonna think you're Oberk.
Why mouse?
I don't have Y mouth.
Why? Well, Y mouse just means Y mouse. That's pretty clear.
But I mean,
Exactly.
it was
You
still,
need to. You need
still Monty
everything.
speak.
It is still Monty speak. It's true. Look at that. You got through it,
Cool.
even though you didn't have speak with
Didn't
animal,
get
which I thought you
'em all.
had for some reason. I'm gonna get you speak with animal.
No. I'm pretty sure that it was because during character creation I was because I liked that aspect of like druid, but I did not want to be a druid. And then like I wanted to know if I could have an owl and if I would be able to speak to it using that or whatever. And I think you'd said like we'd have that bond and I would be able to do that anyways. And I was like, oh well, then I'm gonna use other things.
Yeah, what else when you have to speak with another animal? Anyway,
Can Monty talk to other animals?
other owls, kind of.
Okay.
What
I
about
was
an
like, I
owl
didn't know if
bear?
It was like
Yeah, I mean,
Part
no.
owl.
Giant white owl bear. No.
I didn't know if it was like Pokemon where they can all understand each other.
It's
No.
like Pokemon.
Hollice is not like Pokemon.
It was a thought worth having, and I
You
will
do
not-
have
All
to
your
catch
thoughts
them
are
all.
worth having.
I mean, you do have to catch them all, but you cannot, under any circumstances, use one.
Oh God. I mean, you could. It would just end everything.
Not all of them will end everything right away. Some of them are much more insidious.
Oh well, I didn't put a time limit on it.
Well, where were we? The owl
God.
bear is now just making sad hooty owl sounds as it wanders.
Can we
there.
help
I don't
it?
like that for him. I know. I
I want
want
to help it. I don't know how,
How
though,
do you
because
help
I don't know. I want to make
bear?
it feel better
I
somehow.
don't know. He's very sad. I think I just like animals.
Me too.
Feel for them.
I feel really bad, but I'm scared that we'll piss it off again.
They're classically like the
We didn't piss
animals
it off
that
in the first place.
And so for those of you at home who maybe don't know about owl bears, they're classically the animals that always shock parties because on the one hand, oh, it's cute, it's an owl. And on the other hand, they will fuck you up. Like they are really, really dangerous creatures. So many a party has taken significant losses to even just a single owl bear.
Oh,
They're so cute.
Well,
that's
yeah.
scary.
Yeah, last time
Shall
there
we?
were a dozen owl bears, but they had a druid, and the druid had to sit down with them.
Oh,
It's incredible.
I love druids.
cute.
It's
They have-
absolutely my favorite class.
They have their perks. Hey, Esmeralda's doing a great job. Without her, you'd still be dead. Think about that.
That's
You know,
true.
yeah, good job, Esmeralda. Good job. For us not dying.
So, feeling shaken but not deterred as night falls. Esmeralda builds a much smaller than before's shelter, perhaps just with room for 4. Tent plus a little bit of a little supplementary structure and a single fire to warm it up inside.
This is nice. It's cozy. Where's Rachel?
Here, I'm here. I'm sorry. She
Thanks.
Hello.
She zoops in to reality out in the snow on the other side of the fire.
Welcome.
Creeps away around the fire and plops herself down deep in the tent. The fur on her coats may brush a couple of you, but it's just the fur and not her.
Are you okay?
How's it hanging?
Okay. It's just us now, right? And I wouldn't presume
Yes.
that I'm like one of the party, right? But you know, I don't have
Of
like
course
that
you
weird
are.
I was gonna say, I
warden
think you are.
label or anything. Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. What?
I
Okay,
didn't
so
know that you didn't think you were.
do we all like
Rachel.
we probably all share like secrets, right? About like the things that are happening and if I tell you something, you're not gonna tell anybody else, right?
Oh,
Okay,
Pinky.
caveat.
Mhm.
Caveat.
No.
It has been shown that things I learn get percolated upwards to Vergadine.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they kind of know everything. That's what they do, right? They know stuff.
They just know stuff.
You
But
know,
I'm just saying,
which
I will be the leak.
that does make
If
it
you
a
tell
little.
me something you don't want them to know.
No, that they probably know. They have to know, right?
That's
Wait, what are we
they
talking
have
about?
to know.
What do you know?
What
I
are we
think-
talking
What
about?
do,
don't
Ranmar, what
know.
do you know? She says. She crosses her arms and leans forward. Ranmar, what do
I
you
have
know?
nothing. I have nothing but theories. But right now they're just theories. And you wanted us to keep a secret. And I feel the need to tell you that I will unwillingly not be able to do that.
I
I'm sorry.
am not going to read your thoughts because that would be weird and rude.
Okie dokie.
I'm just going to treat this
grumpy.
like an adult conversation because we're adults. And
Yeah.
I have been double timing on the party. I'm in another party. 2 parties. There's 2 parties.
See? This is what I thought.
So in one corner there's the heroes of Hollice and we're here we are in the snow. And we're on an adventure to go somewhere and save a really kind shepherd's best friend and his niece, which they're going to be really grateful for because look at what you have done just for those 2 people. And that's the cover story because we don't want people to know what you're really out here for, which is for the best. And the other campaign is just me and one other person in the plane of shadow.
Let's-
See, this is why I told you I can't not let anyone. Like it's a thing.
But like he had to know, right? He has to know that telling
don't
me
know.
not to
He
do
does-
it
he
is going to
does
make me
now.
do it. He has to
knows
know.
Now. I don't know what to
He
do,
does know,
probably.
and he's being shifty.
Oh,
I said
I
it.
can't comment.
Oh, why
I
not?
Can't.
Why not?
I don't know much about these gods. I
Ah.
I think you're doing great.
I
Esmeralda
mean,
is literally just kind of slowly like just
it feels like a bad idea to comment on that from my perspective. That's all I'm saying.
That's
Because
fair.
you don't think that the god of knowing knows?
I never said that. I said I would be the source of the leak.
Didn't you just gain
Probably,
the
if
ability
you
to
said it.
detect thoughts? You can hear
did.
people's thoughts. Where'd you get
I
that
sure
power?
can.
Where'd you get that power, Ramar?
I
Where'd you get it?
know.
Hmm?
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think it's the first time anyone in the entire order or pantheons had the ability to do that? Just right now? Just for Ramar's?
I never said that. Rachel, I feel like you're missing the point.
Oh no, I got the point. I'm right there with you. I'm just trying to get you there with me.
Okay, then maybe I'm missing the point. Why are you angry with me?
He already knows what you think you know, and your plausible deniability is bullshit because he knows what I know. And he also
What do we
knew
know?
when he told me not to do it that I hate being told what to do when I was going to do it. So I
The
did.
plausible deniability feels safe.
And if
It's
I
like a
hadn't gone,
blanket.
she would have been trapped in that fucking devourer for like 20 years or something. It's fine. She was only in the thing for like 30
fine.
minutes. I tore it apart.
It's fine.
It's fine. You want its
Everything is
skull?
Oh
fine.
yeah.
I didn't keep its skull. That'd be weird. But do you want it?
That would be a little.
Did it come with a
overkill.
jawbone?
No,
Yeah.
they
Oberk
don't
would be
really
so
have
proud.
jaws. Because they're like a big skull top head, and they have the teeth, but then there's nothing here because there's a big open rib cage thing, and the bottom of their mouth is kind of at the bottom, but that's where the person rides around. But they're all over tiny and strained, and they're like, "Help me, I'm trapped, and it's sucking my life force to do the shit it does," and it sucks, and it can really set you back,
I don't
As
like
long
which
as
is
there's no
maybe
jawbone.
why. Huh. Anyway, I don't want to go all over the place, but the point is, here, and she hands you a demon skull. It's like a big rounded thing with these weird, like blunted horns and huge fangs. It's yay big. It's like medicine ball big.
That's
Fine.
incredible.
It's pretty heavy.
I don't want this.
Okay.
Why not?
I don't know.
Then give it to
No.
somebody who thinks it's cool.
She hands it to
Okay.
Finnegan. Finnegan, it's like half the size of you.
Yeah, hells, yeah. Wait, no, I can't carry this. Can we
Jeez.
put it in the house?
You bring someone a present, they get all weird about it. I've been carrying that thing around. Actually, I haven't been carrying it around. I can't leave it on the other side because it's kind
Are
of
you gonna
cumbersome,
stick
honestly.
that thing in a bag of holding?
Is there
Why do you think I
room?
have one of those? Why would you think that?
Wait.
What?
Now I'm
Yeah.
confused. What?
Do you have a bag of holding?
Look, one confession at a time. Okay, look, I have been helping our friend because
yeah.
the some parts of the trial, I mean,
Bullshit.
yeah, it's
You can
pretty
say it.
it's pretty bullshit. It's pretty bullshit. Yeah, and yeah.
Great.
I
So
can
on
say it.
now that we're talking about it,
Mhm.
is she okay? I need to know.
Well,
If you don't like start speaking, I will start crying. Please,
Look,
Rachel.
it's always my custom to speak very rapidly when I don't know something. So the fact that I'm not speaking rapidly should indicate the opposite, right? That I do know very well that she's alive, she's grumpy,
Yay.
and she is succeeding.
Ooh.
Well, that's good. Why is she grumpy?
Wouldn't you be grumpy? I mean,
Yes.
here's the next task. Ready? Here's like 60 skeletons, and they get up after you knock them down, and you have to get through this mosh pit of skeletons to get this object on the other side. And the object, by the way, is really fragile, and then you have to carry the fragile thing out of the mosh pit. And if the skeletons break it, you have to wait 6 weeks and try again. Unrelated, the skeletons did not pose her any problems, and she only had to wait because I couldn't get there because we were doing something here. But this is kind of it's look, now you know, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I just was trying to figure out how to, if people were going to be mad that I'm like breaking protocol and doing what I was told not to do.
No, I'm not. It's not my god, so I can say it. I think it's badass. You're going against the gods.
Thank you.
I think you're great. I'm
It's-
here for it.
It's the most demon thing I've done in years.
We have a little demon as a treat when it's in necessity.
Yeah, it has to happen.
Demoning for
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, demon for your friends. Yeah.
Take the girl out of Demon Town. You can't take Demon Town out of the girl.
Yep, Rachel.
Really glad that we got that off of our collective chests there, as it were.
It's great.
Do you really want to carry that
Sick.
skull fitting? And I can carry it for you to take it home if you want.
Yeah, I want to put it in our house.
And she takes
I
the
can't
giant
carry it,
skull
though.
and tucks it into her cloak somehow.
Cloak of holding.
Huh?
You have a
What?
magic carrying thing. Cloak.
Look, we all have some secrets,
Cloak of
right? Come on.
holding.
I don't know.
We have
Finnegan was in my head a little while ago. Do we have
was.
secrets? I don't know.
Sometimes.
So, I guess if we're sharing, how about if I share one more thing and then you all can, maybe be more free about sharing stuff too. Okay, I'll share one more thing. No, I don't have a bag of holding, and I don't have a cloak of holding. It's not pockets. This is just for us, okay? Just for us, okay?
Okay.
This is me. This is who I am and what I want to look like.
Yes.
But, sometimes the rest of me has to come out a little bit to help, because just having two arms is not as effective as having more things to stab and grab with. And I do have that. And I'm also quite a bit taller and a little bit wider. And there's a lot more of that. And some of it's polymorphing, but some of it's just, how a bag is like an extra dimensional space? Well, I kind of can just do that to a degree. And so I was just carrying this skull around in like my me pocket.
Mock it.
That sounds really cool.
It gives me.
It's
Have
not,
y'all seen? Sorry, go.
it's not the most comfortable thing to carry that skull around, I'll be honest, but it's, it's too cool not to. And I'm going to put it over the fireplace at home.
I can put it. I have boxes with the padding.
Would
in
that
the
be
bag of holding.
if it's no trouble?
I know.
Oh, thank you. So she takes it out and puts it in front of you. Oh God.
I'll take it from her and start getting a box out of the bag of holding.
The teeth were starting to dig in. It was getting a little.
Oh well, not if
It's
it's gonna
very
be.
pointy.
Yeah.
You don't have to take things or carry things if they're gonna be cumbersome to you.
Well, no, it's so nice though.
It is. It is.
You know,
but-
it's like it's
really
memorabilia, and Ashtel got used to me carrying it around after a couple of weeks of me carrying it around. That's kind of how it works with me. If you just like, people will say, "Hey, go away," but if you stay long enough, sometimes they want you to stay.
Oh, I was gonna ask if she can do. Oh wait, no, it might be spoilery. I was gonna say. I was gonna relate it to something in the Good Place, because there's a character in the Good Place that can kind of like do what I think Rachel can. That's what I was thinking of.
I haven't seen
But I
that.
don't.
I thought like
I don't want to get too spoilery.
I'm only like
It's not like spoilery, but
6 or 7 episodes into The Good Place. I gotta get back to that.
okay, then I'm not gonna say it.
It's good, but it's a lot.
It's
Every
too good to
episode
give
is like
anything
a
away.
huge roller coaster. Every episode's a
Yeah.
roller coaster. So I take
It's
it
a
in small
lot.
bursts.
I thought of Transformers, so
What are we doing?
Resting for the night.
we're
I think.
having a feelings talk.
Yeah, that's what I
That's we're
thought.
doing.
I was just checking in.
Oh,
I was just asking.
If I were-
Y'all are having a feelings talk.
If I were to guess, Rachel says, I would almost guess that Finnegan was trying to meta game their way out of the evening to fast travel forward in time to avoid feelings talks, which is something I'm known for.
I'm doing pretty PG. I
Oh.
think. I
Are
think,
you? What
yeah.
did you even do with Jen Mora and the two of us? What was that? Why don't we talk about that?
Wait, what?
I don't know how to talk about it just happens. I don't know what's happening.
It just happens.
It just happens.
Sometimes things just happen.
Narrator flashback to a few weeks ago. Finnegan, quote, I'm a bomb. Back to the scene.
But they know I'm a bomb. We're aware of it. I don't know why I started talking.
Welcome to my world.
Okay. What is I also, I guess this is a good check-in. What does our party not know about each other versus what we've like talked about? Is anybody holding secrets? Question mark?
I've got one
Oh,
about.
Jill says,
I thought you
No, that's not
didn't.
in. No, that's not. No. I
No,
thought we were talking like if there was something we actually needed to talk about in character, but I think we've caught up on everything, right?
Do
I thought we were like
You're
trying to be like, is there something that everybody doesn't know we need to talk about?
right. You're referring to
yeah,
things
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
like relate to the party and the stuff we're doing.
I mean
Right.
the overarching goals.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, the narrator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then yes, we are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. There's the one thing Finn and Esme and Rachel don't know,
What's
but that's
what?
it.
Did you
I
say
don't
that? Is
think
that
I
an out of
actually-
character comment that Raymar has made? Is that
Yeah,
what?
that's
Oh,
out of
okay,
character.
okay, okay.
Like, cause like as people at a table, we all heard the secret. But
Is
that's
the
the only
secret
thing.
is the secret have to do with the
The
thing we give
bottles.
Rachel?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the Rachel one up, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wait, do you technically have that?
They
with
are
you?
in the bag of holding.
That's what I thought. Okay.
The weight of the goddamn world is in this bag, and I don't like it.
Let's talk about it.
No.
That seems stressful. That seems more stressful than I'm a
Would you
bomb.
like to carry it for me sometimes?
Do I have to touch the things? If not, I can.
Yeah,
If it doesn't count as touch, yeah. If it doesn't count as touching the artifacts, then I can carry the bag.
But would you carry it with more care than you're like, oh fuck yeah, a dragon?
Probably not, just honestly. No, I would carry it with caution. I would carry it with caution.
I even love the way he said that. I would carry it with caution.
Right? Like literally even just like
Fin caution.
oh,
I don't think we'd break the bag. The bag's been fine this whole time. We've gone many a treacherous path.
I'm so scared.
Can we help decompress Ranmire? What if we have like how can we help? Is there a way we can help? Do you want to take turns holding the bag? Do you need assistance?
Do you need to be sat
let Esme
on?
carry the bag because you will make the artifacts smooch. Esme.
You know what? Yeah. I think feelings are hard.
Science. It's for
Not
science.
science.
You don't really want to do
Rachel, how
that,
does
do
Rachel
you?
feel about that?
I do.
Why would you do that?
Because I want to know what happens.
What if what happens is a explosion that destroys everything?
Well, then I would know what happens.
Is that? But think about the cost of the test. They don't do.
The last thing.
I didn't say I was going to do it. I just said I want to.
Wait, there's a difference. You don't just do everything you want.
No.
If you
No.
want it, you can want things and then not do them.
Yeah.
That's like 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What's your
Uh-oh.
what? Why? What's happening? Rachel,
Rachel,
what's
did
happening?
you just have an epiphany?
No, that's great. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. We're clamming up. Great.
No, it's good. I mean, I've always wanted things that I can't do, so it's just nice to know that that's kind of a normal thing. I mean, it's a really ham-fisted
Oh,
analogy,
yeah.
but I would like to
Oh.
hug nice people, and I can't do that because it will kill them dead. And Esmeralda wants to touch two ancient intelligent artifacts together and potentially blow up the universe. But in both cases, we don't do these very different things that we want. That's the thing in common.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of beautiful.
I like it.
I've way overshared. I'm already
Except
doing double duty
Rachel
here.
wants
Jeez,
That's true.
comfort, and
I'm
I
sorry,
want
Rachel.
to chaos.
you don't want comfort?
What if
No,
What about
have a
poor
proposition.
Elvier?
we're fine.
But he
Hmm.
he kind of died.
Yeah, he did. He's fine now.
He's okay
He's
with
not
that.
dead.
It's not a
Yeah, that
process thing.
seemed like a very healthy reaction. It's fine.
Really, I cried for days. And then after he was okay again, I
was-
still cried privately for days. It was just a lot of feelings.
Rachel, that was sarcasm.
Oh,
What if we make a proposition?
okay.
What if I don't know exactly how to go about it, but what if we all have to answer one question about our feelings at party's choice?
No.
Okay, I
Wow.
try.
Y'all
Good
can-
effort. I
y'all-
like
Y'all
where
do
you're at.
you.
I was on board. I'm still on board.
We can
I
still,
will.
Esme can reject to do it. We can still do it, but you are totally okay to not participate.
Is it like the same question and we all
that's-
answer it, or do you want to, is it targeted questions, or what's your plan?
I thought each like individual question, we all could do it together. It could be like, I don't know. That's as far as I got.
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't know where you were going with
trying.
it either.
I'm trying to provoke conversation, and I don't know how to do it.
well, things we shouldn't do. Touch artifacts together. Have you checked in with any of the artifacts in a
Fun.
long time, though? Do you ever talk to them? Do you ever say
No,
hello?
I'm scared.
What if we talk to the artifacts right now? I'm just asking.
I'm
I'm
not suggesting we
proposing.
take anything ancient out of any bags. I think we're good with that. I was just curious if that was it seems like a thing to do in a controlled environment.
That's
Maybe not
fair.
in a tent in the mountains.
Wouldn't it be
A
secluded?
day's
Or
travel
is
from
it
an owl
like-
bear.
That's also fair. You're right.
I'm scared.
How do we save this place? If we're like in the middle of kind of nowhere, like you go out and like there's nothing here. It's just like us and them. So like in one hand, it'd die, but on the other hand, it wouldn't take out like the immediate vicinity of anything else like around us. If that makes sense.
It's safer to ask
Wait,
Esme about her
what?
feelings.
Yeah.
So I did go on a tangent about talking to the artifacts now.
What are you most
Well, why would
excited to do when you
they
go back to
explode?
Hollice?
Mm.
Who?
Anybody?
I want to meet everyone. Still haven't had a chance to meet everybody. And
That's true. We're gonna throw a party.
do some snooping in the vault.
God, we haven't been back to the vault since we opened it, huh?
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
Maybe like back and forth. Maybe like I think Ez like ran somewhere and then had to run back. So like
Yeah. Oh, maybe we did.
I don't think so. I think
God,
we
I
only
don't-
went in
I
it
don't
like
remember.
once. No,
I don't remember. I thought we went down there to talk to Shil, Arami.
we did. We
different
went back
time.
one time.
Yeah.
One time we went back. I'm excited to meet everyone too. I think us having like a genuine down time where we like put on a little festival for everyone and we get to talk and we get to do things with people that we miss and we get to hang out and meet new people. It'll be fun.
The party sounds so nice, honestly.
I know it sounds so refreshing right now. What if we agree to have feelings talk? Possibly not everyone has to. At the party when we can like drink and relax. Maybe we can chill, not be in a stress environment.
How about we won't do no putting flags out or promising or saying we'll do a thing. All we're gonna say is that I will make sure everyone has copious amounts of booze.
Fuck yeah.
I knew Raymar would like it. It takes kind of a lot for me to. It takes a lot for me, but I mean, why not, right? I mean, we drink in the house. So.
How
Yeah,
much
we're
is
gonna
a
drink
lot?
a
Like
lot.
we could have a drinking contest a lot, or I shouldn't even try it a lot.
Oh, I don't know.
I think we should try
That
it
sounds like a
regardless.
drinking
I think the
contest to
worst
me.
thing that could happen, yeah.
The worst
Rachel
thing
is the
I
drinking
guess
contest.
I-
Just people keep coming out.
No, would I be known as the Hollice, the best drinker in Hollice? I guess is that a thing I could do?
Why not?
You don't don't
Yeah,
have to.
I
You
don't
don't
see why
have
not.
to.
If you're down with it, then
Hmm.
we're fantasizing about the calmer nights.
It's nice.
That's
It's
all.
nice to. Has things not been calm here? What's happened here?
Owl bears.
Oh,
You
owlbears,
fought owl bears?
dragons,
Wow.
Not fought.
Oh,
talk to.
Dragons and owlbears
A dragon
and
stole its
dragons
meat, we think.
eating.
And
Oh.
ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, there's a dragon. Did you fight the dragon?
No.
Oh, that's good.
no. my nose
Don't do
hurts.
that. They're dangerous.
Yes, Finn.
I don't know. You know.
They're
I
very
just want. I don't want to fight. I
dangerous.
want to talk. I don't
They're
wanna
dangerous to
fight.
talk to too.
I
You
talked
don't
to Night
have to
Scout.
engage in combat to be in danger.
Night Scout
I'm
wasn't
so
Night
scared.
Scout wasn't dangerous.
What?
Yes. Yes,
No, I
she
mean,
is.
it
Night Scout
was,
is
but
very
she was
dangerous.
fine.
She's
She
the
was
dangerous. She's
fine.
most dangerous if they put up posters so you understand
Well,
dangerous.
to people
She's
who are
hot.
mean, to
Thank you.
people who are stinky to her, don't be stinky to a dragon. You won't have to.
But the
you.
dragons decide what stinky is.
They make the rules.
If you think you see a dragon that you can take in a fight and you're sure,
No fight.
get away because mom is within 100 yards. Like, she's there, okay? Just get away from the dragon that you can beat in the fight because they're never alone when they're that tiny. I mean, by tiny, they're
That's
still like the
excellent
size of like several
advice.
horses all stacked up on top of each other, but you could like
Terrifying.
baby dragon's very large.
What, the baby is terrifying?
Yeah.
Finn.
Wait.
Listen,
Please.
Listen, he says.
At least that, like, we have some. There's hope, Grandma. There's hope. Some dragons are dangerous.
There's
We're just-
that is a step in the right direction. You're right.
I think I don't. You're. I'm
Go on.
stressed. No.
I'm sorry,
No.
I'm being a stinky.
No, you're not being a stinky.
Oh.
I don't know, there's a lot that happened. What about the Jinmora thing? Have we fully explained that?
That was a lot. Wait,
That was I don't think we've explained that.
Rachel was here for that. Okay. I had to
For Jinmora?
rewind in my brain.
She was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was. You told her to go and fight the army.
That's
with
right.
Tiash, but then there was no fight. So,
Yeah.
and then
That was
yeah, then I
exciting.
had to go.
You did. Are you okay after?
I have already shared a lot of feelings tonight.
You know what? Okay. Fine.
I don't know what, I'll share. I don't know what's happening in like my own head at all. And I'm paranoid of everything. That's my feelings, is that everything is paranoia and I have things in my brain that I both can and can't trust, apparently. And I don't know what that means half the time. That's my sharing.
Is scary.
Yeah.
Admittedly. I was.
we don't know what to do
Why
about
does my elbow itch? I was freaking out when casting a spell did another thing off on the side. I can't imagine my
That's-
own brain doing weird things.
Yeah, that's wild. But you can't, but like your own magic. Like I would assume the like anxiety of casting a spell is like, am I gonna get flavor blasted or or will it work?
This time, will I get hurt or will it go well? I don't know. That was exciting.
Yeah, see, we can share sometimes.
But nothing weird has happened though after Jinmora feels better though, right? Okay.
Right. Sure.
All right.
Okay, so it was definitely Jinmora.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully, you don't get flavor blasted. Wait, no, you had a flavor. No, you didn't. Jinmora's been here for a while. I was gonna say you had a flavor blast
Um,
before, but I think it was still Jamora.
No, I got flavor blasted a long time ago because I tried to send a message to Arani.
Mm.
'Twas a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
That was
That's what I'm thinking of.
my first flavor blast. Yeah.
It's a classical flavor blast that everyone has at least once in Hollice. Don't worry about it. You're not the first player character to encounter that. You just making contact
Aw.
with a 2,000-year-old ghost that's been locked in the same room. She's very smart. There's a lot going on in her head. It's all a bit of a jumble.
It didn't occur to me that I could get whiplash from it. I thought it was more streamlined communication. Oh, shit. All right. I did get flavor blasted from that though.
She just really loves color spray. She loves color spray.
I never even got to use it. That was that the same day that yes, we were in Nolan's house and everyone kept giving me whiskey. And
That's
I
right.
drank
You
it.
got hella
And-
drunk.
And I drank it and I didn't get to cast color spray because I fell asleep.
Wait, how many did you have? Rachel says.
Oh, most of a
bottles?
whole bottle. Yeah.
A whole bottle?
Yes.
Oh, wait,
Well,
maybe we'll just find another time for the drinking contest. It's kind of a silly
Why?
thing anyway.
Why?
Why would we do that?
Why? Because I'll win?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, shoot.
We'll go with that.
No, she kicked my ass. I have a feeling Rachel could have like a barrel and be fine.
Oh, I don't know. I'd be so full.
I mean,
That's
okay,
the word. It's not the drunk. It's
that's
the
where
I'd
you
be
slow
full.
down.
It's a lot, yeah. Take some time.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Was it
Sarcastically.
though?
Mm-mm.
How are, do we know how people are doing in Hollis? Has Rachel like?
I sent
Hop
a
in?
message to
No.
Milavir.
Yeah.
I don't know how many days ago it was. I think it was last session. That was when the butterflies appeared.
Yeah, so about a week. It's been about a week, give or take, in game time then.
Okay. I could send another message, but
Did he not get back to us?
Milavir.
Oh, wait, not me.
What?
Sorry, I'm thinking of Elvir.
Believers
Sorry.
did respond to him.
Oh.
Oh.
Mhm.
Pretty even keel.
Some bandits attacked, and she took care of them without the town even knowing. Basically, everything's fine, or was fine.
Yay.
I could send another one. Since it's been a week. And we're still in a tent, right? It's nighttime.
You're in a tent in the middle of the woods, in the middle of the far reaches.
I'm
So
sure it's
far
What if
from
we just
settlement,
that'd be too cool.
civilization.
See, we could just go
thank
lay
you.
in the snow for a minute, just go face plant.
That's
That's a
my
little
move.
wake me up, but it's too cold for that. We're gonna get frostbite.
It's not as bad in here because you're like this particular valley. The way it's oriented is shielding you from a lot of the north wind. So it's quiet and calm, and you're
Scared to
also
go outside and look.
lower elevation, so you're not like dealing with like the heightened elevation being cold. It's cold, but it's like, in the 20-degree range. It's not 0 and below.
Sub-zero with freezing winds.
Yeah, that's not the case right now.
Okay.
Can I go look at the stars?
You can see the stars.
I want to go look at the stars because I'm tired of talking about my feelings.
I'm afraid I need a bio break.
Go ahead.
So I'll be back in just a second.
Go.
Pretend
Right.
Ranmar's doing random shit. I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
Just checking.
I'm looking
What
at the
can I do?
stars.
Just making sure everyone's good. So you're looking at this. I'm so glad Ramar stepped away for this. You're looking up at the stars, Finnegan.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And the moon is full. It's bright.
Aw, yay.
Phases of the moon for this world happen a lot faster than they do here. It's not just like, it's not like every 30-ish days or whatever, not every 4.5 weeks. Like the whole moon goes through its phases here. It's like about a 2-week cycle. So it's big, it's full. Looking up in the sky, it's maybe about the size of a nickel. That's not unusual. It would be for us on Earth, but it is just the side of the sky. And you're looking up at it. And you feel a feeling that it's a sensation very similar to how you felt when you reached out and bridged the minds of the spirit of Jinmora and Ranmar. And there's another moon. It's like a pale lavender color, and you think there's foliage on it. And it's just next to and larger than the moon you know.
Oh, is that the freaking...
It's gone now.
Is it? What? Is that the other moon that's supposed to be there? Or the moon that was like there was two moons at one point and now there's one moon. I can't remember if somebody was confused about whether or not one of those moons was missing, or I think it was that. I think somebody was confused about the fact that there wasn't two moons, or they remembered the time where there were two moons or something.
Shellerani said something about it. And
Shellerani.
Nightscale is aware that the sky is wrong.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of Nightscale too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna finish quickly writing down what I realized, what I saw.
Oh.
Oh, Ranmar.
Cool.
Okay, wait. Similar. Hold on. I'm gonna go back. If that's all that happened, then I'll like stumble back into the tent.
You turn around to return to the
Confusedly.
tent, and Cheldenauth is standing before you.
Oh.
It's beginning.
What's beginning?
You saw it.
The moons?
I can see it through you.
Wait. What?
Your kin are different. The spell was incomplete. It could not affect you as it did the other beings here. Even the gods. You are the road to the truth, little one.
But how do I know how to get there?
The seat.
The sea?
The seat will get you there. It's a bridge. It moves. You must claim it, and then you must find the key. The key was separated from the chair.
We're never so fast. Is it the bridge are we referencing the bridge by Hollice?
It is not a bridge that crosses terrestrial waters. It is not a bridge built by any being from this world.
Is it not on our world?
Long
Like, is it
ago,
not in the world?
the wizards took the chair and sealed it away. I found it, but I cannot enter its keeping. Only the wardens may enter. And so I commanded Dwalid the dwarf to protect it. And so he did. And then I directed the simpleton clerics of Tempus to protect it. And so they did. And you will bypass Tempus's defenses. You will bypass Dwalad's defenses. You will enter and claim the seat.
What happens when I claim the seat?
Then you'll have the seat and need the key. He's not there anymore.
Damn it. Oh, bye, Cheltenham.
Cryptic.
Because he's
Just
like a
mumbles to myself.
multi-millennia old undead illithid who's been wandering the plains for thousands and thousands of years. He also is taking time is taking its toll on all these characters. Come on. The only character who handles age that well is everyone's favorite dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, almost everyone's favorite dragon. 2 out of 3.
I mean, I've only met one dragon. I didn't really meet the other one.
Favorite dragon?
By default, I guess.
Yeah, favorite
Sick.
dragon.
2 out of
Technically,
3.
favorite dragon.
2 out of 3.
Wait, you don't like Nightscale? Remember?
Me? Wait, am I the oddball? Wait a minute. I like her. I'm just scared
Sus.
as hell.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
think
okay. I got you.
I think that's reasonable.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the tent and tell everyone I have feelings to talk about. I don't know. Okay, this is gonna come as a shock, but I'm getting a little paranoid of things with Cheldnov. A little bit. I still trust him.
That's okay. I thought we were. Rachel looks at you, Ramar. I thought we were about to see a progress moment. I thought it was happening.
You're about to. You're
We've
about to.
been so close so many times.
No, you're about to, because what I'm about to say is, I don't know. I don't think it's as much trust anymore as it is sympathy. Like, I sympathize for and with Cheldanoff.
You feel bad for
But-
the ancient horrible monster thing that even the gods are afraid of and avoid.
I do a little bit, yeah. He's all lonesome and he's all by himself, and he doesn't seem. Has he? Unless I'm not remembering genuinely,
Well,
if he's like
that's-
done anything like bad.
That's genuinely relatable.
Yeah, that's what, like, things aren't what they seem all the time. So like I sympathize for him.
He's just scary and exudes ancient, horrible, scary power. But I mean, honestly, I've never heard of him actually like hurting anyone that didn't bring the fight to him. And he always wins, which is why everyone's scared of him.
Exactly. And like I feel like people would be like, I feel like people would be spooked of other things as well, that we are like, no, that's fine. You're good. But I don't know if, so I guess I'll relate to the party, because Ranmar, you were actually not here for the beginning, not for the conversation. I think you were here for the chili
Am I
conversation.
still here?
Oh, are you? Yeah.
The last thing I heard was my name, and then everybody froze.
Oh, no. Is it back? Is it back?
Yeah, y'all are here now.
It's always at those critical moments where some characters like, I mean, just so you're aware, Ranmar Finnegan did not just say that he's in love with Ranmar. That didn't happen. That would have been incredible.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh
not
my
what
God,
happened.
I would not bring it up again. I would genuinely.
Just that time glitch. That was just
Truthfully.
Finnegan in the
I
confession
feel
booth.
really bad. That happened earlier, and I don't know what I missed, but it didn't take that long to resolve itself. This one was much longer. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're good.
Yeah, no worries.
No,
I
I don't think. I think I said that I don't think you were. I think you were here for the chili at the beginning of the Cheldanoff dialogue, right?
I walked in. I got back when you were talking about the moons.
Okay. Beforehand, I was outside looking at the stars, and I had the same feeling that I had with you and Jim Mora when I like connected y'all's brains, and then I saw 2 moons. I saw a smaller lavender moon with like foliage on it next to our moon.
Finnegan,
And
Aw.
then
we were
Sheldon
just talking about
appeared.
a lot of drinking.
We were. I
Were
didn't.
you just, going
I
off
don't have
on your own in
booze
the
on
snow,
me.
looking at the stars?
I don't have booze on me.
Okay.
I mean, I still have the reusable doobie from Sierra. Just saying.
Holy shit, is it reusable? That's the
'Cause
most badass thing.
Ladies specifically said reusable, and I wrote it down. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know for how long.
Yeah, well, it'll
I
burn
love
out
that so
eventually,
much.
but yeah, you could. That's a thing.
I think I used it once after she gave it to me. So
But the Sheldanoff essentially said that there's a seat and that I need to get to the seat. He said the wardens, but then he said me. Does that mean any of us,
I-
or is it me?
Don't you each have like a
sounded
weird
like
title?
You.
Yes. Oh, we all need our own seat.
What is the seat?
That's what I'm a little unsure. It's a seat. Hold on, wait. A dwarf protected it. I don't know if Ranmar would know the dwarf name. I think it was Dualid.
Dwalin.
Dwalid is the dwarf
Dwalin
that
or
built the fortress
Dwalid?
under the temple, Ranmar.
Am I confused? I thought it was a seat. Is it a seat?
It's so Cheldonoth said seat, SEAT, and he also said chair. But he also
Okay.
described the seat as though it were a bridge. And so does he mean
Yeah.
a literal piece of furniture you can sit on that's going to teleport you, or does it fly, or is it really a seat attached to something else, or is it just a completely different thing? Like a seat of power can be a way you describe a castle in some cases, right? So what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not clear what it literally is, but it's an object of some kind, and Cheldonoth wants you to go get it.
But
It sounds like.
Oh, go. No, you go. You go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, it sounds like that's what's in the vault. And Cheldonoth had Dwalid build the fortress on top of the vault, and then had Tempus followers build the temple on top of the fortress. So Cheldonoth's been trying to stack protection on top of whatever the seat is for a long time.
What threw me for a minute, and I think it's going to be the progress we're looking for, is I think my trust was just a little chipped at because he said something about he can't get to it.
Chipped at.
And that worries me.
Interesting choice of words. Sorry.
Is it?
No, it's okay. Keep
going. Because he said that, but if he put the protection there, then
he
can't get past his own.
He can't enter the vault.
It's not.
Oh.
He can't enter the vault. Only the wardens can do that.
Okay. Right. But because this whole time I've been like, well, why is he helping me? What does he have to gain? Because I think at some point, maybe when we had the Victor conversation and his conversation, like I think they were both there at some point. He talked about everyone wanting something, like everyone's in it for something, or like he needs me for something, which I thought was just being his thing, which is like protecting him, which might be part of it, but my trust is chipped at because he wants me to go get into this powerful thing and in the seat. But if he's in me and I sit in the seat, then he will be in the seat, and he's very powerful. As trustworthy as I am of him, he's powerful, and I am slightly scared. Trust and fear don't go hand in hand.
I think it's really reasonable to be scared of Cheldonoth, honestly. I'm scared of Cheldonoth. Says Rachel.
So, but that's I don't know if I listen. I don't know if like it's like I should sit in the chair. If it's well, he wants me to sit in the chair, so maybe I don't know why he wants me to, or what could happen, because he disappeared when I asked him what would happen, right? Or he said I would need the key, and then
you'll be able to have the seat and take it with you, but without the key, it's not going to work apparently. Something to keep in mind is that while the wardens are the only ones who can technically enter a vault, you do know of another breach into a vault before. right? Someone was able to enter the vault under Hollice, right? Because, volcanic activity and plate tectonics broke it open. And so is that a risk to other vaults? And what is Chaldonoth's interest in this vault that I think Grandmar could put some of this together, which is why I'm freely sharing it here. Dwarves are really good at making sure plate tectonics do not hurt something. They're really good at making sure the layout is good, and they'll basically like setting up like literally ways of like, they can build structures deep in the earth to absorb and be ablative damage points for earthquakes and shifts, and they can control and redirect lava flows if they have enough dwarves and the equipment and the experience. And
Says
so
that.
whatever's in this vault, Chaldonoth didn't want anyone having any possible way of entering unless they were a warden. And he's following the
Gotcha.
warden around. Well, the warden's plural, but I mean, really is specifically interested in Finnegan for some reason.
Okay.
Finnegan also exhibiting Chaldonoth-like abilities.
Yeah.
I think that's what's worrying me the most, is that I'm doing more things like him. And I know, and I haven't forgotten about the thing you said about people who are like captives of the mind flayers like them, because that's the shtick, is that what is it, they're fond of them, or they're like,
Mhm.
I forgot how we mentioned it, but like some of being fond of them. So now I'm super sus.
The fact that you can be sus kind of implies you're not under its control, unless its control is really insidious.
I was about to say, or waiting to enact the control. You'll just suddenly trust Chaldonoth completely. And
But I
not
have trusted
question
him.
Why. I know you have.
That's true.
This is Ramar's
It's the most
defeated
saddest thing.
sigh. I know.
But he hasn't
Sorry.
done anything wrong. He's helped us. But that could be but he's doing what he needs to do to get his want to.
You didn't say get the seat out and give it to you. You said,
He just
what
said,
about
"Get
what
it."
about this moon though? And he said the only way there is the seat. Like, how am I gonna do
Wait,
this? He wants you to have
asked
the
if
seat.
we could go to the moon?
Not directly, but that was sort of that's how Chaldonoth
Sounds
heard it.
so cool. Terrifying, but cool.
It's a lavender moon.
I
And I think that's
kind of want to
pretty.
go. We're gonna die.
Is that his home?
Okay. No, the
Sorry.
home was destroyed, right? It's far away, or is it?
But that's why it was destroyed. The moon's not here anymore.
Oh,
The second moon's not here. Is that his home? I have to ask him, I bet.
I thought the Illithid homeworld was destroyed by the beholders.
They were chased
which-
off of it by beholders.
Oh, okay.
Beholders
Well,
are
shit.
scary, but they can't disintegrate an entire planet. Or they would have. The King of Eyes would have gladly destroyed this planet for funsies
I
if
was
it
about
could
to
have.
say, like, I've got a big bad one in the bag of holding.
You have the biggest, baddest one.
Mm-hmm.
There's never been a
Great.
beholder as dangerous as the one in that bag in any campaign anywhere ever.
Could he
Awesome.
deplete a moon?
No. Because that'd be
Oh.
that'd be just silly.
Would it? I don't know
Like,
the
I don't know
line.
it. Yeah.
All right, all y'all
don't
at
know the
home making
line.
campaigns with beholders that can blow moons up now. Congratulations, you have a stronger beholder than I do.
I don't know the line of D&D. I'm new here.
Yeah. No planetary destruction. Not without that. That's some serious like level 11 magic shit.
I thought there was no more than 9.
This planet currently is capped at 8, but yes, the highest level spell in the player's handbook is 9. I have a book. Is it over there? It is over there. I have a book over there with spells that are above level 9.
Ooh.
Mhm.
That's cool and terrifying sounding.
It is.
What would a, I guess no, I was gonna say what would a level 11 spell look like? I guess planet destroy.
Well, the shill were able to erase the memory of their entire civilization from the planet. Just something to think about.
And
I did
teleported
forget they
all
did
of the
that.
vaults, right?
Mm-hmm.
To various locations
Mm-hmm.
and ripped a moon apart or teleported away. Something got rid of a moon.
And they plane
All
shifted
in
an
one
entire
spell.
army of beholders all at once.
Oh, right.
Oh.
With that falling place.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have one of them. How did they put them in the crystals? Who put them there? I forgot who put them in the
So
crystals.
specifically, the King of Eyes came back. The rest of the Beholder army was destroyed on the Abyss because the Abyss is constantly at war,
Oh,
right? And so they land on the. But did I tell you they land on the Abyss here or the Void? They went to one of the two places. It's pretty terrible. Like the Void, you just fall forever and you're screwed.
I
Like
thought
Oh,
they were
that.
falling forever because we were
They were
talking
falling
about
forever.
if we got teleported by that. There was a protection on the door that would
Right.
teleport us into the void, and
Yeah.
we'd just be looking at beholders forever.
there it is, right? Yeah. Well, that
We'd be
didn't happen.
falling with them.
Yeah, they couldn't hurt you
Yeah.
because magic doesn't work in the Void. Anyway, the King of Eyes managed to not have that happen and returned, super pissed off, and they locked him up.
Who?
And now he's in my
In your
backpack.
satchel.
He's in your bag. Yeah, you have the prisoner, Warden.
Do you want to talk about it?
Why would I choose that
Do I
You
word?
look
have to?
stressed.
Warden. It's a cool sounding word, isn't it? It's just like really neat. I like it.
It is.
Heavy consonants, soft, comes in soft, and has the word war in it, but it's not what it means, right?
Yeah.
Actually about a ward, right? You are the one who takes care of it. You have a ward. You have multiple wards, actually. You're responsible for their safety, well-being.
Great.
We got the weight. You know what? We do have a lot to talk about, yo. We've got we got the weight on our shoulders. I'm feeling it right now. I don't know if it's just my brain's a little mush towards the end here, but I am like feeling it.
Well, which part? You have like multiple world-destroying artifacts. This is Rachel.
Yeah.
You have like all those like scary monsters in the prisons. If any single one of them breaks out, or if any single artifact gets nabbed by someone, really terrible, potentially world-ending things will happen. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else I'm
Cool.
missing? Those are the big ones, right?
Those are the big ones.
Yeah. I would say
seems like
I
enough.
would say those are the big ones. There's more. But having all the we have all the gems. We also have our own sections, right? That we have to take care of, like our own. We were just talking about like our wards. I forgot who we are for each. I know who. I think I'm the
Oh,
prison one.
the
I forget who
wardens
we
have
are.
you each have a special title.
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't that come
Oh,
with like
isn't
stuff we
it-
have to do with it?
It might be really fun. Who has them written down to go back and revisit it now? Do I have to dig it up?
I have them written
I
down.
know
I just got to get to them.
I know I wrote it down, but where I couldn't tell you.
Do we remember that
What?
episode was like 10? I think it's in my other book. I can get
It is a while
Spoiler, I
ago.
You
didn't
just
write it down.
Casually
ago.
remember. Hold on, I'm
I'm
opening the Google
gonna
Doc.
do this so
God,
I can
it's
dig
so
through my thing real
bright.
quick.
Okay, all right, here we go. Fragi is seeker on behalf of the favored. I'm
Well,
Nope,
arbiter
have to
on
find my
behalf of the old sage, and Finn is intercessor on behalf of the old ones.
There's one more, right?
I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
There we
Right.
go. Ashdale, executor
Ashdale.
of the Red Lady's will.
Do we want to, now that we have 30 sessions behind us, do you want to pan the camera back a little bit and think about what each of those might mean now? What do you think intercessor means?
I don't even know what that word is.
Get in the way and make stuff happen. Intervene on our behalf. Intercessor of
Oh.
who?
Of
Children.
the Illithids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
That's what I was gonna say. The old one sounds like I think Childenhoff is an old one, right?
Correct,
Or
yeah.
like
Remember that a lot of the Shillian stuff is predicated upon Illithid prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
The Illithids are the old ones. Yeah.
So wait, what does that mean? What does that mean y'all are? What are y'all's? What are y'all's? I know you just said it, but
Oh God, I have to open it. It's so
I'm so
big.
sorry.
An arbiter is kind of like a judge, like as a formal position, someone who has to decide whether things are a good idea or not. More or less.
Crap.
Is that Ranmar?
It's literally what
That's
Raymar's been doing the
me.
entire time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now there's pressure.
Mhm.
Oh crap.
Seeker on
And wait,
behalf
what
of the
is
favored.
Ez? Yeah.
The favored.
Finding.
The favored are the elves, right?
Yes. Yep.
So Esmery has to find stuff.
Which she's already been doing for the most part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Ashdale is the Red Lady's will,
She makes
which
it
she's
happen.
doing.
Executor of
current,
the Red Lady's
yeah.
will.
Mhm.
What is Aya again? Aya's like important.
Aya has no title. She
We
just had 2 pictures
don't
of herself
know.
in the book.
Yeah.
I don't like that there were 2.
I think it means there's what if she wait. What if she can make copies of herself like whatchamacallit can? Is that like that kind of 2 or like 2 different
Y'all always
people?
think of better
know.
things than I did. Change the story.
No,
No.
I've been
'Cause, like,
hoping for
somebody-
just a simple evil twin scenario.
That's what I assume.
Simple
That's what I
evil
assume.
twin.
Simple evil twin scenario. It could be.
But also, the person who broke in can now duplicate too. So like he must have read something. Which would if it was Aya, like the page that Aya's on that's like doubling. That's just where my brain is mush. I'm trying to make logic, but I don't know if that makes
Trying to
sense.
make logic.
Did
It's a
we
mood.
know who broke into the vault? Because I thought it was Sulian. Got in when a hole was made. Was it not Sulian?
Do we know who got in the vault? I don't think we
I
know
don't
that
remember.
I thought oh, maybe I'm wrong then, because I thought it was Sulian is fancy, right?
yet. It's Fancy Jewish
Yeah.
Boy. It's not a bad hypothesis. Like he was somehow associated with the orc that was initially trying to had the giant mushroom beast,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And that orc was using the bangles or bangle singular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did he get that? And it was Esbray that actually rolled like incredible
It was a nat 20.
search checks, right? And was able
Yeah.
to figure out that Fancy Shoes Boy had been there. And, that naturally led to the hypothesis that he had given the orc the artifact. How'd he get it?
Yeah.
Did he have it since the I almost said the name of the event. I don't think you know the name of the event yet. Did he have it since since all the vaults got? It's just easier to say the word. Does he have it since all the vaults got moved all over the place? Was he just wandering around with it all this time, waiting to use it now?
I thought he broke in and nabbed it.
I mean,
and then
maybe.
also like got abilities and powers.
It's also
as well.
I mean, he's an ancient, super powerful wizard from a civilization of super powerful wizards. Like, yeah, he's got to be powerful, right?
I forget what they called him, but he was one of like the 3
The
most
3.
powerful, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, were they just the 3? That's why I couldn't.
They were literally called the 3. You have to remember that the shill, hubris was their homeboy. Let's put it that way. Right?
Okay.
They knew they were the shit in a way that no one could ever hope to be the shit ever before or ever again. They were the best.
Dang.
Great.
Dang, that's
Which it won't shock you all to learn leads to pretty stupid policy decisions. So they they didn't last as a civilization somehow.
Oh,
Razat
to...
also had a Shillian artifact, right?
yeah.
Yes.
So there's some question about, like, how many artifacts were in that room, and whoever got them, how many are remaining and are still at large, potentially in use by nefarious individuals
Great.
who objectively don't understand what they're carrying around.
I don't like it.
It gets even weirder if you dig deeper, right? Because Sulian, of all beings to find it, like if some rando broke in the vault and got them and then like gave them to his cronies and they were killing themselves using it because they didn't understand it. Right. They don't know. They found these crazy magic items. They're using them because they're cool and they don't recognize it's going to kill them. But Sulian should know better. Probably does. So why did he consign that orc to its death and allow the artifact to fall into the hands of the wardens? Like, what was the...
Chaos.
Or
I want you to
is
remember you
somebody
said that
telling
word,
him?
Ranmar, and write it down somewhere.
Excuse me.
I want you to write that word down. I want you to
Chaos.
take a note. This is time. It was 9/25/11/16/2023. That Ranmar didn't say it, but Munu said chaos was the goal.
I don't like this. Why is this happening right now?
Because I think it's fun. Remember when Beardless determined that Ashjel was a paladin long before anyone had any way to actually know she was literally a paladin? So I love that kind of stuff so much. I love it so much. It's going to be like a year of game time before you all find out what that means, but I wanted to stamp it because, like, when it comes up, there's going to be a hullabaloo about it.
Remember, it's in book 2 for me.
Can you make it a moment? Make it a Twitch moment.
Make it a moment. Make it a moment.
Make it a moment. I think chat can do that. I think. Question
No, I think it's too early to make the moment.
I almost
I think
wrote
they
my
could.
meat space name as the person who quoted this.
I should make this a moment because the only moment I have is like not great because the moment tool broke. But it Twitch is like puts it at the top of the feed and you can't make it go away without deleting it.
Oh.
This is really annoying.
Oh.
Yeah. Twitch. Anyway,
I'm gonna put a sticky note on this.
all these
All right.
digressions.
I'm scared.
I'm scared now
No.
too.
I'm not scared because I trust the
don't
heroes
like-
to figure it out. Says the narrator.
No, I don't like that I just threw out the word chaos. And you were like, fuck.
That's how I respond to the word chaos.
Well, it's true. She wants to touch the sticks together. And
Esmeralda
see what
and
happens.
Fraggy.
Oh my gosh.
No.
You should have been a
Year
goddamn
from now,
warlock.
something's
How
gonna
are
take
you not a
over.
warlock? Next campaign, you're playing.
Can I
a warlock.
multi-class?
You could. You could.
I haven't leveled up yet.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking about
Right.
multi-classing with rogue stuff, but I probably won't. I feel like I don't know. Well enough
Ranmar's
to
like,
multi-class.
no, please no.
It's like, I was thinking, like, by the time we hit another level up, Fraggy might have forgotten. Oh no. You've got one in the chamber. you.
Warlock Ranger, anyone?
Oh God.
I say do what floats.
I
your
miss casting.
You're a ranger. You can cast spells.
I know, but I don't have much. And every time I level up, I don't get more.
Warlocks also do not have much. They're actually not the class you want to pick if you want to like be able to sling spells around a lot. They're the class to pick if you want to be beholden to some ancient entity with tons of power that grants you tiny bits of power for tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Cheldernoth was the patron for someone in the last campaign they ran.
Oh my god, I love that. If I could have
Really,
a
they hated him.
Patreon, I would choose. I would. Oh, why?
I mean, maybe it's unfair to say they hated him, but they were really afraid of him. It's more reasonable to be afraid of
That's
Cheldernoth.
fair. That's fair. You could be afraid and also
Like,
love something.
what does this being want?
That's the
Oh.
question. He wants to be understood. He wants to not be lonely. He wants. Well, I'm not being any kind of
Murnu.
seriousness. I'm being hopeful. I'm being
Murnu's face
hopeful.
says it all.
I mean, I think it is an
You
interesting
want
question to have as
me.
an open question. What does Cheldenhoff want? It's an important question to have, just like in the air.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Baldur's Gate could not have come out at a better time. I think just in terms of like educating people on like
Oh my god, it's helped so much.
what are mind flayers?
Yeah.
It's helped with
Oh
everything.
my wait. Did I I don't know if it's
I'm trying
think
so
it's
hard to
spoilery.
say
There's so many
flare
things
without
happening.
the Y in it. Mind flares. What are mind flares?
It's okay, Quinn. You were not the only one who thought that.
No, I also thought I don't know if I told y'all that there's a scene in Baldur's Gate where you like go up, you can progressively get closer to this like wounded. Is it gonna be spoilery if I talk about
That
this?
one's
It's
kind of
still,
a spoiler,
I'm
but a lot
literally,
of folks have seen that already too. So. But I know exactly
it's
the
like
scene
I'm
you
not
mean.
even past that. Yeah, that scene. I won't go further than that if you know what I'm talking about. And it got progressively worse, and I was like, oh, it's just chilling off. And then bad things happened, and I was like, oh, I was wrong. I was wrong to be friendly.
No,
I was wrong to
you-
be a friend.
Yeah, you were wrong to be afraid. Yes.
Yes, you were not wrong about that being Cheldenhoff. That's pretty reasonable. Cheldenhoff does not
Yeah.
need to feed anymore because Cheldenhoff is undead.
So he doesn't want my brain. He doesn't need
Because
to
he's in
munch.
it.
Yeah, you having a brain in your head is serving a purpose. Like if he ate your brain, he could not enter the vault. Only you can.
Exactly.
He needs you alive, Finnegan.
Yeah. Oh.
That should be comfortable, right? It's comforting.
No, because when I don't serve my purpose anymore, then I'm scared.
Yes.
He still needs me to be alive though, because I'm like if I die, then he dies. Or well, not fully. I think he
He's-
has a second thing, but
He's moved the chunk of his essence that you have multiple times across thousands of years.
what if
You
he
will become expendable.
Yeah, how many phylacteries has this creature gone through?
but I'm the most important.
Oh, Ranmar, I'm so sorry. This is supposed to cause stress to the whole party, but Ranmar is carrying all of it for everyone.
I'm stressed. I'm just a little guy. I'm just chilling.
You're just a bomb processing everything that's happening.
I think I'm genuinely getting there though with like I don't know how much I can actually trust Sheldon. So stay
Baby
tuned.
steps.
Stay tuned.
Baby steps.
Pan
Baby steps are still steps.
the camera back in to the tent.
Oh.
Sweet.
Edward's got the 1,000-yard stare off into the distance.
I think we could all use some sleep and we'll figure it out in the morning. I think that's all.
That sounds like a good plan.
I shared a lot.
I thought better.
No, you can ask it.
did.
You can
Nope. Mm-mm. I'll tell you why later.
Okay. I trust.
It's important to keep some secrets from the DM.
That's why we have a chat.
She's upside down. She's upside down. Oh, you can't see her, Boo.
You have a
Ew.
void.
She does. She's completely upside down. What's I guess all we have left is to sleep and go to the wait, hold on. Are we going to the place that the chair is guarded? Or just Tempus just guarded? It's not in the temple.
The chair
make
is
sense?
in the vault. The vault is underneath a dwarf fortress built to protect the vault. the dwarf fortress that protects the vault as a package is underneath the Temple of Tempus.
Okay.
So to get to the
Okay.
chair,
Yeah, the metaphorical chair.
you have to go through the temple, which should be easier, question mark, because you just went through a whole bunch of shit to light the towers rather than going right there and being like, let us in. The dwarf fortress, I'm excited about the dwarf fortress. And then there's a
do
vault.
remember Cheldenath warned us that there are a horrific number of traps that are super deadly that Finn will guide us through.
I mean, dwarves at the best of times are all about keeping their dwarf fortresses safe. And I knew that before I played literal dwarf fortress and saw how deep the rabbit hole could go. So don't worry, there aren't going to be any atom smashers, but it's going to be some fun times.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Fun time.
Y'all have to level up before we start again. You have to.
Oh, it's Warlock
In 2
time.
weeks, please level up.
We're gonna talk, if you seriously want that, we're going to talk about what's going to happen and how that works, like the lateral into a class that requires a patron. So we'll talk about that.
No, I'm scared.
Good news, you become more creepy. Bad news, you have a boss.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
That's all it took. Anyway,
Esmeralda does not like having
Aw,
bosses.
No, don't have a
You
boss.
You could multi-class to cleric.
You still have a boss
Oh.
though, right?
yeah,
have a
depending
boss,
on the
but it's
depending on the
not a-
boss, it can be better. Actually, that'd be
Not
pretty
an
incredible.
infernal boss.
Can I do a magic class that does not have a boss?
Yes, yes, you can. There is one. There's one.
Okay.
We'll talk about it anyway.
It's fine.
Or is the party going to sleep? Is that what the party wants? That's not a prompt. I'm
Feels
just asking.
wrong, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that means I'll erase all my stuff. Yes, we definitely should. We definitely should sleep and get our stuff back.
Yeah, let's sleep. And then we'll start in the morning
Yeah.
to the place, the temple. That's the word.
Heck yeah.
Temple.
All right.
Oh, God.
Who's laying down? The floor of the tent is all like on branches and fur and stuff. Like Esray doesn't skimp. You're not sleeping on the snow. So you just kind of put your bedrolls on top of a branch. And it's pretty comfortable.
Do we need to help Esme keep watch and take turns with that? I don't know. I'm scared because I didn't
Oh, we
think we
can do
did.
that. Yeah.
Because elves are bullshit.
Esray's been doing fine with it. But also Rachel's there and she doesn't sleep either.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot Rachel doesn't sleep.
Night night, friends.
Okay.
Oh,
Goodbye.
good
We will become conscious.
We have
again
to sleep.
soon.
Ramar and Finnegan have to go unconscious like regular humanoids.
Damn it.
That leaves just Esme and Rachel for what happens next.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Now the fire is really low because you got to die down just the embers to keep things warm in the tent. What am I saying? It's winter. No, it's got to be a pretty beefy fire. But you know your eyes are pretty good at seeing past it if you have to. So you have a pretty good survey of direction. You step out maybe every 30 minutes or so to retrieve a bit more wood from the stockpile you made and look around. You come back from one of your stockpile runs, throwing another set of branches onto the fire. Big foof. And you sit down. Rachel's looking right at you.
I'm nervous.
I know.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, a couple of things. First, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I try to badger you into being open about stuff. It's not right, and I shouldn't do that, and I'm really sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Your brother never told you about me, huh?
No.
And that's my fault too. I told him we should probably not tell a lot of folks.
That makes sense.
He said he's in love with me. I mean, he said it a long time ago, but I mean, you know, elves, they don't really say things they don't mean like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, I told him at the time I didn't feel that way, but he was okay with it, and we hung out all the time. Your brother's really good.
I agree. Do you feel differently now?
I mean, who wouldn't like Elvier? He's nice. He's sweet. He's pretty stupid. He gets in over his head a lot. He always manages to get out of it most times. I don't know. I feel like I'm not really. I mean, it's not fair to say I'm not allowed to, but it's not safe for me to really. I'm different in a way that means I don't get to have a lot of the things that I feel like a lot of folks can't have. And I don't want to ignore the things I do have, which is family. He's my family. And I don't want to do anything to mess that up, because I never had that.
What could you do to mess it up?
I don't know. Sometimes if I talk a lot, people go away. And, I can't. I can tell he wants to hold my hand sometimes. And I literally can't.
Well, I happen to believe that if somebody walks away from you, then they're probably not worth your time. And maybe you should talk to him about some of this. Because just because he wants to hold your hand and you can't do that doesn't mean that there aren't other things that you could share.
Ordinarily, I would say it's your turn, but I mean, of course, it is your turn if you want, but it's not if you don't want. If you don't want it, it's okay. If I take a turn, I'm not gonna say it's your turn. I'm not gonna say that.
I appreciate that.
Me just saying that I didn't say it while the phrase is technically contained in the thing I said, which is bigger. It's not. I didn't say it.
Thank you.
I want to take a walk outside the tent. She vanishes.
I would cry.
The night passes without event. This is normal Dungeons and Dragons. This is it, right? This is like if you kill the goblins, you save the helpless dragon from the ravening princess. This is D&D. Done the tin.
We should do that. We should do that instead. Oh.
The four of you clean up, gather up camp, and continue on your way. Well,
Yay.
it's maybe about, as you're finished up and you start making your way in your direction, it's maybe about 30 paces or so, and you encounter the same owlbear again, but asleep. Seems like it was
Oh.
bedding down near your domicile.
Hmm.
Aw.
It opens its eyes for a moment as you come into visual contact with it, and closes its eyes and rolls over.
I'm gonna
Friend.
give him a little blanket.
So little.
Except that this creature is literally the size of a cart.
It's just a baby.
Yeah.
Should I do something stupid?
Yeah.
No. What?
What?
No.
Sorry.
The narrator says, spitting his virtual drink out. I didn't have any liquid in my mouth. Thank the maker.
Look, I don't think Grandma could do anything as stupid as I probably could. So I'm gung ho on saying, like, yeah, of course.
At some point, even Barrick got loopy with the amount of pressure that was happening. I'll never. It's too much of a spoiler to tell you what the context was, but he was doing a Speak with Dead, and you know how when you did Speak with Dead, at the end of it, the red lady claimed the spirit, and then the body became dust and just kind of blew away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this particular setup, he didn't have to cast Speak with Dead because they had managed to. Anyway. This person was definitely dying, and they're trying to get information out of it right before, and they get like maybe 4 questions, and they had like another 2 other questions. Like, we have to ask these right now, and I'm rolling dice each time they ask a question, and they ask the last question, and I roll a die, and I say I'm sorry, but he blows away dust on the wind and fall down, go boom. Closed his mouth tightly, closed his book, got up and walked away from the table, paced around the kitchen for a few minutes, came back in, sat down, said, "Motherfucker." Then was pretty convinced at that point, like they didn't know how they were going to solve some big issue that was happening. And this guy had the answer, and they were right. And I said, he doesn't have long. I'll roll dice, and you have to choose the order of the questions. And they did. And
Oh God.
you think you have it bad? You will.
You told me to write chaos down on
I
a sheet
did.
of paper.
Mhm.
Yes, we will have it bad.
I always write chaos down on a sheet of paper.
Can't wait.
True. Is the owlbear awake, or did it roll back over and go back to sleep?
Rolled over. It's going back to sleep. It's kind of dozing.
And then I won't bother it.
Yeah.
Oh. But I could. No, I won't. Probably.
I feel for this owlbear.
I just want to ask if he wants to come along with us and be friends.
I was
That's all I
gonna
wanna
say,
do.
somebody please tell him. I was gonna say, if there's a way we can tell him that he's allowed to follow us, by all means. If he wants to go, great. If he doesn't want to go, great. He's allowed.
Does everyone in chat remember when Esmeralda gave Monty a little toy owl figurine, and in a jealous rage, Monty dropped the owl figurine into the volcano? I don't know why I reflect on that in this moment, but it's the thing that came to mind. Anyway.
Are you telling me Monty's going to drop an owlbear into a volcano?
That is in fact
Yeah.
beyond Monty's capabilities.
Super Monty, Monty
not
adrenaline.
engage constantly.
Keeps shitting on the owlbear.
Oh, the
No.
owlbear will eat her.
Get lost, not me. Get lost. Not me. Well, if assuming the party does not do anything I didn't anticipate or have any other ideas, you all continue. Another.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
deliberating so hard if I want to do a message to the owlbear because they'll understand it. He'll understand it. But do I want
I
to?
I would be totally down. I'm on side. Tell it can follow us if it wants to. That's my 2 cents.
No, this is an augury moment because I don't want to get eaten.
Augury, augury, augury.
I'm
Yeah.
You're gonna. Okay.
Yep, sure I am. I'm gonna augury
Oh, my
and
cat wants food so
ask
bad.
if I should. No, I have to. It has to be phrased a different way. I'm going to use sending to invite this owl bear to follow us and be our friend. When I say it out loud.
I think it's wonderful. I think I support this wholeheartedly.
Is this still... Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh,
hey.
hey, Ramar, what's up?
Hey, it's been a doozy. Everything's coming up peachy. It's great. How are you?
Have you had peaches? Those are a really
No.
long import. They're much better if
It's
you get
just
them in the mainland.
I read it in a book once. It's a phrase.
Hmm.
That's all I know.
But you should try to get a peach if you can. They're really, really delicious.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for one.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
There's an owlbear who lost
Oh,
his mate and he's
cute.
really mad. I know,
Look at the
right?
little guy. Oh, man.
He's so little.
Oh, they are
and
so violent. Keep your distance.
shit. Okay.
Why, what's up?
Well, I wanted to ask if it wanted to be friends, but it
Oh
sounds like
my
that's a bad
gosh,
idea.
Ramar. Ramar,
Don't judge me right now, please, Vergadine.
I'm not here for this, but I don't feel
Vergadine
like very much judged.
materializes, walks over to Ranmar, and just puts his giant arms around Ranmar.
all right, so look, I know that this has been, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I mean, gosh. No, I'm not going to list all the things. That would be irresponsible. Look, it's not
Please
even.
don't list.
Yeah, I get it. Look, is this awkward? Is this too long of a hug? Feels like you need it.
No, this is great.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's good. Yeah. I mean, if you want to do a comprehensible message to the owlbear is not going to hurt you. It already thinks you're okay because of Esmeralda's little performance, and fortunately, you all trying to mimic it did not hurt matters.
Okay, look, I panicked.
I mean, little Monty panicked. It was a reasonable moment to be worried. I mean, the thing's mate got maunched by that evil white dragon, so...
Yeah, that was horrifying.
Try to avoid that guy if you could, please.
I sure would like to.
Okay. It's just... I got enough to worry about, you know. Anyway,
Tell me more. We've been sharing feelings.
you want to hear about my
Where's Rachel?
feelings?
If you would like to share.
Yes, Rachel says. Yes, hard yes. We want to hear your feelings, Vergadine. Tell us anything you're comfortable sharing.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess, so as I said, this came up at my recent 2 reviews now, I guess, talking about how I really could be a bit more, the soft skills need some work, I guess they say. Even the way I say that is apparently pretty, what's the word they used? Stuffy? Look, I have my strong suits, okay? Anyway, I'm digressing. How do I feel right now? So I invariably feel confident that the small group you've put together, Ranmar, is going to accomplish essentially everything that you need to. Even the things I'm not certain what you're going to do, even the things I'm not certain that are going to happen, even the things I don't know about, I'm confident that you will get through them. You are resourceful, you're smart, you're powerful, and you have lots of good friends, and you're pretty influential, and you have a good head on your shoulders. You're basically the glue keeping this entire production together, Rammer.
Oh, there's so many pressure, but thank you.
I mean, there are a lot of adhesives, as you know, that under extreme pressure become stronger.
That doesn't help.
You're glue, Rammer. It's,
Your glue. Your glue, Ranmar.
I'm simply glue. Great.
okay. So that's how I feel.
Is that everything? Rachel says, just looking at him.
What are you trying to do, kiddo?
I think we should all come clean because you know a thing that I know and they know, and
Oh.
just are you gonna smite me? Are you gonna smite me?
What? No. Oh my God, you're adorable. Look, okay, yes. Was it a little bit manipulative on my part to tell Rachel to not interfere, knowing that she would do that? Here's the thing. If I hadn't have said anything, would you have done it?
Probably eventually.
See, that's the problem. You would have done it eventually, and it would have been too late, and Ashdale would have been aged another 20 or 30 years and depowered again, and not really able to help you all, which is what happened before, okay? And if I told you to go and help, you wouldn't have done that, right? So I told you to not help so that you would go immediately, because then you would help, it would be effective, and look what happened.
Wow, that's actually really, really smart and caring. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so anything else I can do for you? Any other
You're the
burning
best.
questions? Hollice is doing fine right now. There was actually 2 attempted raids, one of which the militia was able to fight off. The other one never even got to Hollice. There is a particular solo operator there who is grossly overleveled for the encounters that are balanced for much lower level parties. And yeah, she's mopping them up. So you don't have to worry about Hollice for the time being. Yeah.
Neat.
Does that help? Do you feel better?
I do feel a little bit better. The hug is great. Thank you.
Also, related, you have a bag full of problems, and
Why did
you are not this coming place, but I have it on good authority that within the next 2 or 3 major legs, you will literally cut the number of problems in half in that bag. You're just gonna solve it, provided you don't die before you get there or lose the bag.
Okay,
It's
great.
reassuring.
Great.
You were so close, Rachel says. So close. You could have just said the cut in half part. You didn't have to caveat it.
Yeah, I
We
guess that
all
makes
are
sense.
aware.
That's good feedback. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
we're all
Great.
aware death is looming.
Well, this is
Great.
another instance where some cleric casts augury, and if that cleric's name is Ranmar, I go way fucking overboard. But Ranmar has an important job. And all those other clerics, they don't need to know that I could actually do this when augury happens, so don't spread it around.
Okay, I won't
Are
tell
we
anyone.
allowed to have an owlbear?
What?
I missed that part.
What? I'm a god of knowing stuff. What do you think I'm going to do? Do I look like a ranger to you? A druid? No.
No.
Find a ranger, find a druid, get a pet owlbear. All right, I gotta go.
Sick.
We good? Sick.
Okay, sick. Goodbye.
He 2-finger salutes and then wanders off stage and vanishes.
No, I love that. I love when he pops out. I love when your god pops in for a little bit. A little treat.
I wasn't expecting it, but that was great. Okay.
Fergodine's not Bokob. Fergodine is Fergodine.
That's true. He's like one
Oh.
step below the god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have I been putting them both as the same thing? I may have been putting them both
That's
as the
possible.
same thing.
Oh. Yeah, no, Bakab has not made an appearance.
Gotcha.
I mean, when you didn't, I mean, there, another god has made a more or less direct appearance, possibly. So,
Wink,
Is that
wink.
the Raven Queen?
Nudge, nudge.
the Raven Queen, right?
Yeah. But that was through somebody.
Yeah, but it's
Right.
still reasonable to be like, are the gods involved when we have potentially world-ending artifacts in our bag? What do you think? Film at 11.
That's a question.
I mean, considering she kept, I forgot his name, that poor bastard. She kept the shill Pern. She kept Pern for 2,000 years.
Oh, poor Pern.
So he could answer questions.
Yep.
And then wouldn't let him answer. So I'd say the Raven.
Oh,
was
is that when I
pretty
got
invested.
pissy? I lost my temper that episode. I
Everyone
remember
got
that.
mad, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone got mad.
Yeah.
Ashtel lost her shit, too.
I don't
We
blame
lost tempers
her.
that episode.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We also lost Ashdale that episode.
Lost. Oh, my
Shit,
God. What
you're right.
happened?
That-
Does anyone remember what happened that episode? Anyway, we're back to the scene, episode
Shush.
31.
Shush.
Episode 31. And you continue your journey, bidding farewell to the owlbear. And continuing on another 2 days of travel. We're almost there, I promise.
I was gonna say, Fratchy's like,
I'm fading.
There. I know, we gotta get there. We gotta get there. We'll try one more encounter. It's like maybe a 10-minute ordeal.
Okay.
Good.
We're going to die in 10 minutes. Okay.
Materializing in front of the party is the white dragon.
no.
It's got a big grin on its face. It's smiling at you, looking 4 of you over. Oh, boy. Rachel says.
Oh,
I think it's fine. I think you're fine.
God damn it.
Wait, do we know if it's? I have a question. If it materializes in front of us, it's actually here, right? It's not a major image.
I mean, to be honest, Finnegan, I don't know what your character would think at this point. I mean, it's believable. There's a print in the snow. Materializing means it
just
dismissed invisibility, possibly.
Oh, okay. Not like actually like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked kind of like you did when your invisibility wore off, not like Rachel does, and not like your invisibility. Your illusions look when they pop into existence. The illusions kind of fade. Invisibility just cancels. Rachel looks like the surroundings swallow her up and spit her out.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not hungry right now. Look at the 4 of you wandering where no one has been in so long.
We're trailblazers.
Why? That's
Why am I talking? Good question.
no. I like when you talk the best.
What does that mean?
That's comforting.
It's
That's exactly what it sounds like.
I wanna learn all about you.
You plural, right?
Well, yes.
Great.
Just wondering. Don't get scared. Of the 4 of you, which one of you, if that one was just not around, would the 3 remaining ones be most likely to survive? Which one is it rude to ask? Is pulling the least amount of weight? Like if I just borrowed one of you in a permanent way for personal reasons,
It's not borrowing.
and then left the 3 of you, would the 3 of you still survive? I feel like he points at Esmeralda. I feel like you are pretty required for them to be alive
All
here.
required. Thank
So,
you.
And you, he points at Rachel, I'm a handful, buddy. She says.
I was gonna say I don't
Yeah,
think.
I feel like I think she's probably pulling more weight than she seems to be. He looks at Finnegan.
Oh, the smallest one. You're gonna pick on the smallest one.
I mean, that's
Stop
kind of
that.
that's the protocol, right? That's like it's pretty natural. I am the biggest one.
You stop that. Don't pick on Finn.
May.
You're not the biggest one. A familiar voice says behind him. He looks confused and turns around. Oh, sorry. Are these ones mine? The voice says. Got it. All right, I'm gonna just be on my way then. Opens his wings. There's a big series of flaps blowing snow everywhere. And in fact, behind the white dragon stands tiny, by comparison, Sylvia.
Yes.
Just barefoot in her dress in the snow.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
I don't mean
so
to
good to see you.
interrupt your whatever you're doing out here, but I have been keeping watch. I wanted to make sure that little brat didn't spoil anything for you.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, darling, if the
You're
four
just
of you
around?
die, what am I going to do? I'll be so bored.
That's
She takes a crystal ball out and shows it to you. You can see the four of you in the crystal ball talking to her.
Ooh,
It's not just a
I
reflection.
love that.
It's a television.
I love that. I love that she has a crystal ball.
It's
I love it so much.
they're pretty rare these days, but beings like you are so rare.
Thank you.
She
So
looks
rare.
at Ranmar for a long moment, walks over to you, Ranmar.
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
Browski.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
What? Oh.
So rare. You are very, very intelligent, Master Ranmar. I didn't really know. I mean, I knew you were sort of the scholar of the party, but I'm embarrassed I failed to appreciate just how deep your knowledge goes, and I find it very, very impressive. She puts a hand on your cheek, Ranmar. I'm not going to let anyone spoil that for me. Takes her hand away.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to go and have a little bit of a talk with little Zarin there to make sure that the rest of your stay in the Reaches is dragon free. Mind the owl bears, darlings.
There seems to be only one in the area now, but I'm sure there's more. What do I do?
Carry on, she says, and she
You know what to
starts
do.
walking northward, just strolling. This seems like a good time as any to roll the credits.
I feel like we just got whiplash.
Excuse me. What the fuck?
What's wrong?
What the fuck just happened?
What's wrong?
What the fuck?
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of feelings.
I don't know. What do I do? What
Maybe
do
make
I
this
do?
right. Maybe we need to talk more.
For the viewers at home, I'm looking carefully in the viewer list to see if Fall Down Go Boom is in chat. He's not. Canonically, Night Scale is attracted to one thing, high int scores.
Oh, good. I'm safe.
I was gonna say I have no shot anymore. Y'all can kill that.
Yo, what do I do?
Sorry,
What
Ranmar.
just
You know what to do. You know what to do.
That big old
You
brain of
have
yours
this.
is going to get you in trouble.
no?
Oh, God. I have
What do I
been waiting for that, and I was like, when am I going to drop that gold nugget on the party? I don't know about that one. That's a tricky one. Because the first party didn't have a high end character. They didn't have a wizard, no bard. Their cleric he wasn't a pushover, but it wasn't like his max. He cranked his strength and wisdom scores to be a tank of a cleric, which was the right call when they didn't have a fighter. But the next party had a wizard.
Oh.
It was a halfling
my
wizard.
God.
Somebody actually played it, and he was scared the whole time.
Aw.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You flirt?
No.
Hi, chat.
I couldn't flirt with the one I wanted to flirt with. What do I do now?
Oh
You're getting there.
boy.
You're doing great.
Oh man, how deep does the rabbit hole go, everybody? This is Dungeons and Dragons, everybody. This is how Dungeons and Dragons works. This is like, it's just like you fight the goblins and save the
Get
villagers.
some dragons.
Hi, Chad.
Oh, we don't want Ashtel to fight Nightscale. I have to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure Nightscale would not fight Ashtel.
Night scale
Good.
is wonderfully good. And
I mean,
not fight Ashton.
I mean, it'd be really embarrassing. Like Nightscale would swat Ashtel aside like a mouse and scold her, which would not go over well. Ashtel would have a lot of trouble with that and probably leave town. So it's like, some things to think about. Embarrassment can be a lot. Yeah.
Embarrassment can be a lot. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's a mood.
I think we can all be
I'm scared.
confident, and I want to apologize to Ashtel in advance for the obvious thing. There is no risk of Nightscale being attracted to Ashtel.
Oh no! Poor Ashtel. I love her so much.
Oh my gosh, Raymar still needs rings for Ashmar, but I saw Ranscale up in chat already. Let's go. New hashtags.
Ranscale? Are you
brewing.
shitting me? Who said it?
No
Who
one
said
don't worry. No
Ranscale?
one said it. It's just, who knows?
Oh my god, that squeal.
I just heard it echo on the stream. I'm having to lurk
Nay.
on the other tab at 1%, and I just heard my own scream.
The conversation in the car went something like this. It was like, they're in a snowy mountain forest. What do you think they should fight? Flipping pages. No Remoraz. Pause. Pages flip again. Dragon. Oh, there is a white dragon up there. Should they see the white dragon? Yeah. They could talk to the white dragon. But isn't it Nightscale's place? Everywhere is Nightscale's place, says Thades Prime. Right he is.
Yeah. That's the vibe I get.
Encounter designed. That was
I've been wondering, what part
Ooh.
is there? What is the limit? Like, I assume the white dragon was in her spot, but I didn't know. With a red dragon?
Ooh.
Lucky, I don't need a bag.
Y'all gonna pair off with dragons? That's the romance quality you all really want?
No,
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's what I want. Absolutely.
What do I do?
If I knew, I
Yeah,
would
no,
have
have
done
it.
it long ago to keep you all safe.
Lies.
I do want you to be safe.
My cat is about to munch me if I don't go feed her.
Well, you should do that. We
I think and yeah.
we are going to raid because Skitsy Poo is on, which is rare and nice.
Wow.
And Skitsy Poo is playing a game called Thirsty Suitors. We got to find out what the fuck that is. So we're gonna go.
Oh God.
Stick around for the raid. Get your channel points to ship Ranmar and a dragon. Who knows what's gonna happen? No one can know. Let's go.
Wait.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Zooming
is
out
that
right
what I've
now.
been
The
awarding
raid. Come
channel
on, raid
points
button.
for?
Raid button. Come on. Zoom out, okay, bye. Zoom out, okay, bye. Farewell, okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Why is this happening?
I promise I'm
Best
gonna feed you my
zoom
love.
out ever.